All right, cool. So here we are, new week. Let's see. We're not going to play next week, so we got to make this week count double. No pressure. And I did add that we would stop at a certain time, and people have kind of planned their lives around that. So I've been in the bad habit of kind of running the game later than normal. I'm going to try to get more onto schedule, which means I'm going to try to be a bit more streamlined whenever possible. So telling stories about giving your kid COVID and rambling on like I'm doing right now, we're going to try to avoid that kind of behavior. All right. So, today's question is, oh my God, if your character knew they were going to die in a month, how would they spend the rest of their life?
Wow.
A month seems awfully optimistic at this point.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, anyways, here's the question. For a point of DM inspiration, does anybody want to sum up what happened last week? I provided a visual aid to make it easier.
Harsh.
Well, they're like NFT cards, like Prezi 45 NFT collectible cards.
God damn it.
Yeah, I want to see how many we got. Maybe we'll have 4.5 million by the end of the game. We'll see. So does anybody want to sum up what happened last time?
If no one wants to,
else I will do it. Oh,
no,
you
yeah,
do it.
go ahead.
Okay.
I feel like death as well, so I think this is appropriate. Last time on Fuck This House, oh god, I think I hit my head too many times. I don't even know where we started anymore. We're still in this stupid basement. We got out of that room with that weird handy door thing. Tried to make a place for us to hold up while we got Eric back on his feet. Trying to figure a way to get out of here. Heard some weird noises off one passage. I think Jack was the one who heard it. So for some reason we decided to investigate, and lo and behold, we found Matthew. Well, he was not looking good. Bleeding, strapped to a bed. We started to get him out, and then I guess you can call it ambush. I'm not even really sure. The Durst, those old ass Victorian people that were in that painting. It seems they were alive, but they sure as hell didn't look alive. They looked like those weird zombie things that we fought earlier. Still in their nice clothes, if that makes it any better. They said they needed a sacrifice and that they wanted to help us by taking Matthew and giving us this choice and some other bullshit about that. Yeah, no, fuck that. We decided to try and save Matthew and get rid of these people. It was rough. I lost my hand. That bitch cleaved right through it like it was nothing. But eventually we put her ass down. And I think I lost consciousness from the blood loss. We were all in a pretty bad state. Trying to find an exit out of this place. Going to the stairs, we came down here, but they weren't there no more. Still desperate to look for a place out of here. Saw that there was coffins. For some fucking reason, we decided to read the names on the coffins. One of them was for Walter. 2 of them were for the parents. 2 of them were for the kids. And weirdly, 1 was for Tiernan. I don't even know what to make of that. Trying to find another way out of here. Unfortunately, Jack stepped on a false floor or panel or something, and he fell and got impaled by a bunch of spikes. I tried to get him out of there. We tried to get to him, but unfortunately, he just didn't make it. I refuse to let this house keep taking us. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
All right. Take your point of DM inspiration. So, does anybody want to answer the Factspiration question? We will couch it that if you knew you were going to get out of the house, make it back to the real world, but you were going to die in a month anyways, how would your character spend the rest of their lives? So I guess in this particular instance, view this as a before the death house, or maybe even after your experience in the death house that may have changed you. What does your character think is important enough that that's what they would do?
Can I answer that?
I mean,
All you.
anybody else? Normally, if there's more than one person, we do a rollies. But if you're the only one brave enough to answer, all right.
Okay. I think
right.
after the events here and, well, being traumatized to the point that he may just see a therapist, with the time he has left, Eric would probably quit his job, spend all his savings on just traveling around the globe, taking pictures of all the exotic and unique places, and just enjoy whatever days he has left, just being stress-free as much as possible. That's how I see it.
You may ask the same question of any NPC you previously met, which unfortunately is not too many that are still alive. But if you ask it of NPC companions, I'll try to answer, which is useful to me because I can get a little feedback from their original creator to kind of get a sense of what that answer might be to help me run the character better.
Okay, what about Izzy?
Oh man. Well, I don't want to embarrass Darius, but I almost feel like Mackenzie might. I don't know. Maybe would there be like a little bit of a confession there? You know, like let him know like how
Wait,
important
Mackenzie or Izzy?
He said Izzy.
Oh, Izzy. Okay. So I just heard like McKizzy. Okay. So Izzy. You guys are friends through your through her brother. Known each other a while. What would she do? Man. I don't know. Tiernan, what do you think that she would do with a month, if she had a month to live?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay.
I
Let's see.
intentionally didn't develop her very much because Tierney's
Okay.
not supposed to know her super well.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Let's see. I think then. Yeah. I think what she would do is, if she only had a month to live, is she would take the resources and experiences that she has had, and she would find every possible way to kind of pay it forward, or sort of like put those resources and that experience and that information to good use for other people who are in a similar situation to her. You know, maybe there wouldn't be enough time to do all the things that she wants to do, but kind of help people, especially, you know, since she was born blind. You know, kind of prepare resources, prepare coping things, maybe like a podcast even, where she just kind of teaches like coping techniques and strategies, and, you know, shares her experience growing up with this and living in such a high-tech world with this sort of disconnect, and the different methods and technologies that she's used to find a way into that connection to be a part of this more modern world. Because in the end, that would be sort of a little bit of a legacy that she could leave behind, a little bit of good that she could do in the world before she leaves it. So yeah, I think that's what she would do the last month she had. All right, Cool. Well, fortunately, we don't really need to know the answer to those questions, because we're just staying at bed and breakfast. So I'll just move this over here. There we go. And all
Just
right.
get that out of the way.
Yo, these guys are gonna get a 1-star review if that.
That was on Fatspiration, right? Or
Yeah, I will give you
okay,
un factspiration.
we'll make that a resource then.
All right, and let's see. We will head down into the basement of Durst Manor. Let's see. Go.
And any inspiration we would have had from last session's gone now, right?
No. Inspiration doesn't wipe. Factspiration wipes though. If
Okay.
you have a factspiration that you didn't spend, that gets wiped. All right. So let me set the mood while you guys get situated. Okay. Okay, got some of this playing. And you guys are free to adjust the volume of the music as you see fit. Open this. Just layering in the sound. Go.
Oh yeah, before we officially start off the question,
Huh?
our features, our abilities for our backgrounds. Since we're now level 1 officially, our proficiency went up by 1.
Mm-hmm.
So do we get that additional use out of them since they're based on proficiency usage? Because it auto-filled for me, so I want to make sure.
It should just be 1.
Okay.
Yeah. Zero would have been kind of pointless. Kind of like your hit dice being 0. We don't want that happening. So. All right.
Okay, so they're all at 1. Okay.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying if you've already used them and they haven't refreshed, they still would not be refreshed because the maximum amount has not increased. So there would not have been any resource refill, I guess. The only resources that refill would be the ones that you get from your new class. So you would have the resources from the new class, but you're not actually resting or long resting.
Okay, I was just asking.
Yeah, no, it's a good question. Because you're gonna want to plan around that stuff. All right. Let me turn up Music Bot. Sorry, my sound is just a mess from last night.
Although that's good news for everybody. It means Reed can't switch places with anyone.
Well, yeah, I guess that's good news. The silver
Oh,
lining.
buddy.
The silver lining.
Not that he would, of course. I mean,
Of course not. Yeah. All right. As you guys are sitting there, you start to hear some low chanting. It sounds like a bunch of men and women, and they are speaking in some sort of like Eastern European, sort of Russian, Polish. You're not really sure what the language is, and then it starts to sound like English. And they seem to be saying, "He is ancient. He is the land."
Yo, the fact that I can actually hear that is disturbing.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, I mean, I said the words, so yeah. I guess
Yeah.
if you hear them,
No.
you hear them in your mind's eye or your.
Oh no, I'm
whatever
saying in the background, I'm hearing the chanting, and it's like, doesn't make it any
Okay.
better. Doesn't make it
Yeah,
any better.
I mean, it's good role playing. Yeah, you hear it in the background. I got you. Mhm.
Yeah. Theirs is just gonna look at everyone and be like, I definitely don't like this.
That's like what those things were saying earlier. They said something about he is the land, and then the other one repeated it. You remember that?
Yep.
As we look at the chamber ahead, do we see an exit on the other side?
Let's see. Let me hop inside your mini. As you're peering into the room, yes, there does seem to be sort of a dark cavern, somewhat flooded on the other side of the room.
There's got to be a way out of there, right? I mean, go forward to get out, I guess.
What about this side?
As you say, go forward to go out. Izzy says, you had to go up to go down.
True. Must be misremembering that, but I mean, there's got to be a way out, right?
Eric, this looks like a narrow passage that leads into a right-hand turn.
Eric's gonna take a step forward,
Hold on.
and
Be careful about the floors.
Yeah.
oh, you're right. You're right. Do we have a stick?
Yeah, we have a bench.
Okay. Okay.
Also, hold on. What has everyone got? Because I don't want to go anywhere without being prepared.
Hmm.
Darius is gonna kind of like look at the leather armor that he had gotten from Jack, and he's honestly just gonna take it off. Does anyone need this?
It wouldn't help me very much. Who all has armor right now?
Reed is in leather armor.
Okay, so Reed's got leather armor. Eric has, I think, the chain shirt or chain mail. I don't remember which one it was.
It was a shirt.
Okay. I mean, honestly, the leather armor, I have a 10 dex, so it'll give me +1 AC.
It's better than nothing.
So I would maybe give it to like Adrian.
Let me check his dex real quick. Oh man, he's no better. He has a 0. He has a flat dex too.
I'll give it to you, Tiernan.
Thanks. Give me a few minutes.
I will prioritize PCs over NPCs, unfortunately.
No, I'm with you.
How could you?
Yeah.
Adrian's right there, man. And Izzy. God,
Yeah.
you
I guess
guys.
Reed will help Tiernan get in the armor since he had to put himself in the same thing. So he's like, oh, this strap goes here, and you do this here.
Yeah, Darius finds out that the armor didn't really help him much for the short time they had it. And now that we came down into this room, it's like his muscles are bigger or something.
All right,
Also,
I guess let's get going.
Well, I mean, they do say that the body undergoes all sorts of like metabolic changes when it is under stress. So maybe this is just your body trying to save itself.
yeah, I think Darius is currently high on adrenaline and also like delirious from blood loss, and it's just a weird combination to where he feels like his body is stronger than it was before, if that makes any sense. But he's also gonna say like, I have these brass knuckles and eating utensils. I think Mackenzie still has her gun. How many bullets do you have? I think we checked and she has like 18 bullets left. What about you guys?
I've got this short sword that we took from that body, but that's about it. I've got 4 of those potions, I guess you'd call them.
I have eating utensils, chain shirt, and each of us have a torch, right?
Yeah, I have 3 torches.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe I only have 1. So
I've got a lot of the spares. I've got 7.
okay.
And Adrian has a bunch of torches too.
And it has
Reed-
all the stuff that Jack has and the signature fireplace poker with no armor.
And Reed and Adrian hold up daggers. I think
What's Stiena's dex?
18.
Okay,
Ooh.
yeah. No, you should get you can take the leather armor then, just a sec.
Yeah, she will.
So I can't send it to Dana. I can send it to Jack though.
I'll just pull it from Compendium.
Anyone has that bench that they use for the traps?
Yeah, Tiernan and Darius have been pulling it around.
We're
Reed,
hauling a bench.
yeah.
Okay, which one of you want to go first then? Or you pass it to me?
Probably we should.
I can go first.
Yeah. Reed, I'm gonna go ahead and take the cloak that protects you. Since I still don't have any armor.
Yeah, absolutely. He hands it over.
Thank you. Hopefully this isn't just
It
hearsay and
does better
actually
for you
does
than him.
something.
That goose-off bastard.
Are we action attuning in this like we do in Mythic, or are we still short rest attuning?
I'm just trying to get the sense of like what the best way to do action attunement is, because if you action attune to it, then it's an hour to unattune to it. Whereas if you hour attune to it, it's
It's an hour.
it's like
to
a
unattune.
is it an
What about
raw? I don't think
I'm
raw is an
pretty-
hour to
I think it
unattune.
is.
I actually have no idea.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Yeah, I think it's
For
an
whatever
hour,
reason, I
hour.
had assumed it was, but I don't actually know.
Yeah. I think for this game, we should probably just stick with certain items that are very powerful might allow you to attune to them right
Okay,
away.
like an instant bomb.
Yeah.
sort of thing.
But we'll stick with the more traditional,
Okay.
1 hour to attune.
If it helps, you unattune when you die. So I mean,
But how we
Just
could
saying.
treat it,
That's true.
how we could treat it is with you guys not having any knowledge of magical items, how they work, wearing it like for an hour essentially.
Yeah, right here. So a
Um,
creature's attunement to an item ends if a creature no longer satisfies the prerequisites for attunement, if the item has been more than 100 feet away for at least 24 hours, if the creature dies, or if another creature attunes to the item. The creature can also voluntarily end attunement by spending another short rest focusing on the item unless the item is cursed.
So what we could do is almost like a innate sense of what you should, of what needs to be done. You're wearing the cloak and you kind of feel like, when you finally find that favorite jacket and you're just like, man, this is a good jacket. And you kind of think about like, this looks so good on me. Like maybe it's something like that where you just sort of start to,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
So
makes sense.
We'll
I
treat it like that. Okay. So did anybody wear it for any particular length of time? I know you guys have had some rest.
I don't know if anybody had it the last time we rested.
Okay.
I
No
don't know if
worries.
we'd had it yet. I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you guys got it when we were resting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess for now it's just being worn and looking cool.
All right, Darius
All
will
right.
kind of.
All right. Real quick though, we still do have a bullseye lantern, bright yellow oil with a fire symbol, a mess kit, and 2 spell scrolls that are sort of in limbo. We'll assume that since I can carry so much, that I'm carrying them, or Darius is, but those are technically available for grab still.
I mean, do we want to at least look at the scrolls?
I mean, I don't know if it'll help. I don't know if we know enough.
could we even read them?
It seems that if you look at these things long enough, the characters do seem to sort of crawl across the page, forming into legible characters.
That's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
So let's all agree we're going to therapy after this, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Group
Re-
therapy.
Reed's like, well, I can recommend a good therapist.
Dude, is he cheap?
I don't know if funneling this all into
no.
one therapist is going to be good. Maybe we need to spread it around a little.
He says a little combination of group therapy might be good. That way they don't think we're all crazy.
Honestly, that might be for the best. But Darius, you're going first. Or do you want me to?
Yeah.
You
he'll
look
take
like
the
you've been-
bench and kind of start leading the way, I guess.
You're dragging Jack's body, by the way. Oh god. Oh,
what else
God.
would they do with it?
I don't know. Put him in the corner. Don't drag him with us.
The last time we left bodies behind, we
Did I take
regretted
you guys off of the map? If I
No.
did, I'm. Oh.
No.
Still
No,
here.
we're there.
If someone wants to carry Jack,
Oh.
you're welcome
It's
to.
not. It's not flagging
Oh.
as the active map for some reason. It's kind of weird. Okay.
It does say that we're on Bat B2. I don't know if that's the correct map or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
How strong is Adrian? Could Adrian carry Jack?
Yeah, he could.
Okay.
At least wrap him up. Here, I still have some
he's,
sheets.
yeah, he's wrapped. I taken off the
Oh.
padding from that makeshift padded armor and used that to kind of wrap him up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Darius will kind of take the bench and like kind of put it in front of him as he like kind of taps around the area,
Okay.
making sure there's nothing funky going on.
Yeah. So you're looking at maybe a 6 or 7 foot high ceiling here, and maybe about 4, 5 feet at the most wide passage. There's a sharp turn now to your left, Darius.
Oh, cool. So my head's almost touching the ceiling. Great.
Mm-hmm.
My curls probably are.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Oh, man.
Like kind of like scraping dirt and dust as they kind of like cloud about. Yeah.
Yeah, he thinks to himself he's definitely gonna need it.
So is the ceiling like packed to earth or is it stone?
It is a little bit of both. Stone has kind of come loose in places, revealing just wet earth behind it. Same with the floor. There's going to be spots where there just aren't any flagstones anymore, and it's just wet earth. Everything down here is damp and moist. All right, there's a seemingly pointless alcove to your left and to your right, and then ahead to your left and to your right. And it just seems like a weird series of small chambers.
Yeah, he kind of has the bench like on the ground, kind of like scraping the ground a little bit, touching it to the sides.
Now, you are noticing as you look around that on the walls of these small, let's call them cells, there are manacles and chains bolted into the walls.
Great.
And Darius, up ahead, you see a skeleton. And it is kind of chained to the wall still.
Great, you found the sex dungeon.
There's a what?
I like how it's his entire. It's the entire skeleton.
In case you were wondering, yeah.
At least he's whole. At least he's whole.
He seems to be clad in a tattered black robe. And in the light, you see the glint of gold on one of his bony fingers.
Interesting that his captors wouldn't take that from him.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we can see what's inside that chamber.
Okay. I have to look through all of your injuries to every session to remind myself like how I have to adjust things in the game accordingly. All right, all that seems pretty good.
We'll move forward just to make room for a couple other people.
Yeah, it's great having 2 broken feet, a broken rib, some pulling
So
muscles.
braggy all the time.
I got both a broken arm and a missing hand. This
Hell
whole
yeah.
left side is just mangled.
Reed doesn't say anything.
I got a concussion, man. Jeez.
Rash, if nobody took the ring off the skeleton, I think Anna would
Okay.
take it.
It's just a simple band of gold.
He looks at Thorn and says, "Would you hold this, please?" And she looks at Reed when she says that.
Reed's like, sure, but Thorn's gone.
Such a good boy, Thorn.
Okay, and he pockets the ring.
I guess this is the end of the wall, but Darius seems like he goes through it. I don't know if
Oh. That's just how they Yeah, there's no secret door there or anything. But,
Looking north of Reed, does that go out into the chamber? Or is it like a...
yes, there is a passage that leads into that same room. Only you're on a little balcony that is about 5 feet above the water.
Well, this place is a dead end.
So
We're
I think
going-
I think I shared this picture with you guys last week, but
Yeah,
share
yeah.
it again. Yeah, this is what the room looks like, and I think I have some flavor text for you. Oh, as you enter the room, the chanting stops altogether. The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics in this room. Featureless pillars support the ceiling, and there is a breach in the western wall leading to a dark cave heaped with refuse. Murky water covers most of the floor. There are stairs leading up to dry stone ledges on the north and south that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal dais that also rises above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceiling directly above a stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dried blood. The water would be difficult terrain. If you're trained in athletics, though, I would say that you could ignore the difficult terrain, because it's not deep enough that you would need to swim around or anything, and an athletic person could probably just slosh through it.
Looking down at the water, are there any ripples or any sign of movement at all, or is it completely still?
It is completely still.
But we don't see anyone in here.
It doesn't seem to be anyone in here.
But this is where the chanting was coming
But
from.
the chanting seemed to have stopped.
As you guys walked in, yeah. You do see over here, there is some kind of mechanism. Some kind of old-timey sort of clockwork ship's wheel kind of thing on the wall.
Has Anna ever been down here?
Never.
Okay.
She has never come down to the sub-basement.
So are we 5 foot up from the floor, or are we 5 foot up from the water, which is 3 feet deep?
Yeah, you're 5 feet up from the water, which is like 3 feet deep.
Okay. So we're 8 foot up from the floor, basically.
Mm-hmm. So you could jump down without taking any damage, or use the stairs.
Mackenzie, can you move over?
Hmm?
I can't really go through. You're in the way.
Oh.
I suppose Adrian can get on top of Jack and I can make some room.
All right.
So what's the play here? Do we go down there? Do we just squeeze through this other side and go see what's in that cavern? I don't.
I mean, the cavern could be a way out, but then there's also that. And since I'm on the left, I'll point to the mechanism.
I don't know if touching weird mechanisms is the greatest plan in this scenario.
I agree.
Could I try and glean what that mechanism is? You said it was a old timey something, right?
Like a ship's wheel.
Could Eric look around to see what it could possibly connect to?
Yeah, I mean, from where you are right now, you could do an investigation. You'd probably have a better chance of understanding it if you saw it up close, though. But you could certainly try from a distance.
All right, here we go.
All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So you realize, looking at it, that there is a portcullis, a a gate, an up and down iron gate that is its little pointy bits are kind of peeking out from the top of this doorway. You're pretty sure that that's what that operates.
Is there one
Curious.
here?
You also notice with your investigation that following the chains that are hanging and looking up, there's a hole in the ceiling that is circular, and it kind of just goes up into a dark shaft.
Interesting. Darius, hand me that bench for a moment.
Yeah.
What was the question there, Dana?
Is there a portcullis on this side?
No, that is just where it looks like the wall kind of fell in to a natural cavern. But it's very dark, other than seeing like maybe 5 or 10 feet in. Maybe there's more underwater, maybe there's more around the corner, but it is hard to see from here.
Tiernan's going to take the bench and just sort of swipe it through the water in front of him a little bit to see if anything happens.
Just the water at the base of the stairs?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of swoosh it around. At this point, you do start to smell kind of the stink of rotten meat. And you do see that a lot of the detritus and the debris floating on the water in the cave seems to be like rotting meat, pieces of bodies and stuff. The water is so filthy that you cannot see to the bottom. It's like a very silty river, it's just like very, very hard to see through.
I'm gonna look back at everybody and I don't really want to touch this. I'm gonna try something. I want to try to basically use the bench to pole vault over to here.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, let's see that roll.
All right. It's going to be hard with 2 broken feet, torn muscles, and broken ribs, but you can certainly try.
Yeah.
It's
Technically, we're
athletics.
not in combat, but
Yeah.
I feel like I should roll for torn muscles. For broken ribs at this point. So I'll do that first.
Okay. Give me a con save. Only a DC 8. No biggie. Okay. Yeah. You feeling good about yourself? Unless you have something else that's causing disadvantage to con saves, but I think you're good. All right.
Nope, just
All right.
dex and strength save.
There you go. All right. Give me that athletics check.
Oh.
Well, holy shit. You guys watch this dude with his busted ass, burnt up body just kind of plop.
I sort of collapse and roll onto the platform though. Like I don't full weight onto the broken ankles.
All right. So as you land on the dais,
We win the game.
In a way.
Okay.
A lot of things happen. So first, Eric, the passageway before you, a doorway drops down and blocks the passage whence you came.
Fuck.
Shit, I'm glad we didn't have anybody behind it.
You see the mechanism on the wall here go click, 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 and the portcullis slams down.
I just got back. Oh, shit. What happened?
I pole vaulted onto the altar, more or less.
Really
Oh, that's
impressive.
cool.
Yeah, it was
Wait.
actually some really great rolls. Yeah.
Aren't your legs broken though?
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
The human spirit, okay? The human spirit.
When there's a will, there's a way.
Technically, it's my feet that are broken.
Oh.
The
Not much
chanting resumes. And one by one, you see 13 ghostly apparitions appear.
Oh shit.
They are clad in dark robes, and each holds a torch that burns with a dark purplish light.
Okay, from a quick glance, since we've dealt with ghosts like Thorn and Rose, do they look like ghosts, or are we just?
Oh, they got the transparency, like the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so 13 of them appear.
Oh my god.
Perhaps we should be finding a way out of here, guys.
Eric would call out to Darius. Do you think you can?
They also appear inside and around you guys.
Oh.
And then
No, and then.
and then you see the detritus in the corner here begin to move. What you thought was like shit and phloem and flotsam and just rotting, sloughing body parts is actually one mass.
I'm sorry, what now?
And it
Oh,
begins
nice.
to pulsate
Oh,
and move about and rolls
Hearing
itself into
Hot.
initiative.
Tierney, get out of there. Get out of there right now, Tierney, please.
And then the chanting stops.
I don't know if we really need to make initiative a blind roll since you can immediately see it.
Yeah, the reason it's a blind roll is to keep the chat from getting too cluttered.
Okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't. Yeah, it shouldn't crowd up your guys' chat, which should help performance.
I mean, I still see Gibbet like privately rolled some dice. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to check the settings. It's supposed to just not show at all, but all right.
Oh, it might be. So I haven't ever checked the "Don't show me this again" box because I like to have
Oh,
the
then
thing pop up.
that might be it. Yeah.
So that might be.
Okay. All right. So
I just yelled to everybody. I don't think this will work yet.
all right, who do you pass to, Reed?
I will pass to Darius, and does Adrian need to roll a d6?
He does. Yep. All right, he is
course.
already a viable target.
Yeah, 6
Yeah,
out of 6.
yeah.
Go
Why pass the check now? Yeah.
Reed, you are allowed to roll low numbers. That is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Reed, who do you pass to?
Pass to Darius.
All right.
Sorry, I was dealing with tech issues from the stream. Shit. I think he just looks down at his fist, and then looks at this creature, looks at his fist, looks at this creature. This ain't gonna work. He's going to disengage and start moving back. 5, 10, 15, oh wait, no, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna like get to here. Mackenzie is also gonna do the same, disengage and move back as well. Not really sure what the heck.
So the
do is-
ghosts do not count as difficult terrain, and they're not causing any hazards for you. You can kind of move through them relatively, harmlessly, mechanically. But you got to remember that each other, you are difficult terrain.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, because this balcony is kind of crowded, so it's gonna be a little hard.
With a move and a dash, she could make it all the way to this corner if you're trying to get her through everybody.
Yeah. Gonna get her to that corner.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass to Tiernan, because I don't think Izzy wants to be near this creature either.
Okay, Tiernan.
So you said there were chains hanging from the ceiling, like the chains with the manacles, like from the picture.
Yeah. hmm
How high up is the ceiling?
Oh, great question. The ceiling in this room is 40 feet high.
Jesus. Okay, so my feet, they're broken, right? But I mean, the part where it says the dexterity thing, it does say specifically using my.
Wonderful status called Shell Shock,
Mm-hmm.
which means I need to make a wisdom save before anything can even be done.
Ah, yes, yes. Okay,
Oh,
so she's functioning normally.
she will dodge and pass to Eric.
All right, Eric.
So, from what Reed and Adrian just did they break the lever?
No, just one of the rungs snapped off. But it seems to be so tight and so immovable that even at 19 athletics check, it broke it rather than turned it.
Okay. Oof. Shit. He's gonna. Are there any more chains around the?
There is a second chain hanging from the ceiling.
Oof. This is bad. I. Okay. He's gonna jump down, and he's going to move this way to the second chain. Is it here?
It's right about there, yeah.
Oh, okay. And he's going to. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Shit. He'll dash up 10 feet on the chain, I guess. Try
Okay,
to.
give me an athletics. Try to climb the chain. All right, yeah. You start to climb up.
I'm just gonna tell.
So you are 15 feet up.
I only have 5 feet left, so that I'm 10.
Well, you climb at half speed unless you have a climb speed. So if you
Oh,
only had
shit.
5 feet of movement left, you wouldn't really make any progress. You just start climbing, right?
Ah, shit, you're right.
Okay, so you grab the chain and start climbing, essentially.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna tell Matthew to stay close with the others. Look for your chance to climb up when given, and pass to the creature.
Oh, you're gonna pass to the creature. What did you have Matthew do?
I was gonna just have him stay there with the others.
Okay, so he's just gonna take a dodge action.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right. All right, and then you pass to the creature, which is good because that was the only one left to pass to. All right.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it can't get through because there's this column right here.
Yeah. As the creature's turn comes up, it you hear the bloop 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 bloops of 4 paragon actions.
Shit.
Oh my god.
What?
You know in your heart of hearts that this creature is a fated encounter.
Oh. Jack could have used that.
All right, the creature begins to writhe and move, sending out tendrils of flesh that cling to the surfaces, allowing it to spider climb. Its body moves seamlessly around any obstacles because it is amorphous, and it begins to head into the room. It is going to move here and then sort of stretch itself out, start heading over to the altar. And Eric, it is going for you. All right. Let's see. Well, yeah. I guess they'll try to grab you with both. Here we go. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so it is going to lash out with a tendril of flesh and try to grab hold of Eric. Not so much grab a hold of him, just kind of whip him with its tendril. Here we go. 23 for 12.
Oof.
I'm wounded.
Okay, here's the wound. Gaping wound, you get another wound. So I can stack those for you real quick. I believe wounds should be available to everybody as an item. No, I didn't unlock those yet. Sorry. So, but all right. And then it is going to attack a second time because this creature has multi-attack. So here's the second attack. Uh, 14 for 11.
Misses.
Okay. And that will be the creature's turn. It will pass to... Darius. Darius, you're up.
Boy. Eric, you don't want to steal? You took damage.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you
you're
could
right.
steal,
You're right.
Eric.
My bad. I'm blanking out. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
steal.
All right. All right. You are in melee with the creature. What do you want to do, Eric?
I mean, I'm still in the rope, so I'm gonna disengage and go up
Okay.
15 feet.
All right. You're gonna go up 15 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
So that would put you 20 feet. Up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And shit. Is now the time for this shit? I'm sorry. I'm reading these ability of mine real quick. Oh boy. Tell me, does this creature bleed?
Most
So-
assuredly. Yep. A lot of blood.
Oh, this is so dumb. Alright. I'm gonna, with blood dripping down from my open wound, he puts a hand over it, covering his hand,
Okay.
splashes the blood down on the creature instinctively, and he'll use Blood Curse of the Binding.
Okay.
Eric will take 2 points of that damage, unfortunately.
All right. It must succeed on a strength saving throw, or its speed is reduced to 0, and it can't take reactions until the end
Ooh,
of your next
nice.
turn. Okay.
I'm amplifying it.
Oh. Okay. By amplifying it, you take the damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Since you have the damage built into the thing, you're gonna need to decide before you click the button if you're going to amplify it or not, so that you kind of know.
He did
don't-
say he was going to take the damage before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah, I'm just
yeah.
Just as like the routine for this.
This
Okay.
is how, D&D Beyond stuff is just...
Yeah, no
let me
worries.
fix all that.
Yeah. All right. It fails.
Ooh.
And
Nice.
causes a complication. Critically exposed. The next damage roll made against this creature treats any 1s or 2s as 3s. Okay.
You'll just see its own blood tendrils begin to wrap around his body and locking it to the ground like chains, the one we're climbing on, and it's immobilized. Yeah,
Nice.
It's a
And I'm
very
just gonna
brave
scream.
thing you did.
I'm just gonna scream, "Get out of here quickly!" and pass to no, Matthew is going to shit.
I
He
will
did
point
that
out
earlier.
that Tiernan and Tiernan and Eric, from where you're at, there is that sort of shaft, that circular shaft that's maybe about 4 feet across in the ceiling.
Yeah. That's
it does sort of lead up into darkness, but it does lead up. You're not sure, honestly, without being Spider-Man, you're not really sure how you would manage it. But you know, could happen.
Oh, it doesn't open up into it's just a shaft the whole way? Fuck.
From what you can see, you don't have a light source with you, I'm assuming, since you're climbing the chains. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Matthew jump down, just stand over Jet's corpse, unfortunately,
Okay.
and provide the help action to Adrian
Okay.
to open this gate.
All right. So Matthew stops dodging and needs to give me a d6.
A D6 +1, right?
Yeah. But I mean, I do the math for it to save you guys the time. Then you just have to roll d6.
Oh,
Okay, so he is now a viable target.
okay. And I'm gonna pass to the Tiernan.
Okay.
Get out of
As-
there, man.
As you go to pass to Tiernan, the creature is going to use a Paragon action. This mass of flesh is about 10 feet across. Got a 10-foot reach. Eric, it is going to try and grab hold of your leg. All right. So if it's, let's see. Yeah, here we go. It's just going to try and reach up and slap at you. 17 for 8.
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right. As you dangle from the chain, you feel a sharp pain in your leg as the creature whips at you with its tendrils. Letting go of the rope, you fall 20 feet into the creature. I'll say that the creature...
Well, if it's onto the creature, and the creature's 10 feet tall, he's only fallen 10 feet.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. So I will have the creature take some damage, and you would take a failed death save then. So it takes 1 damage, and you have 1 failed death save.
Not one. I'm done. I'm out.
Did you already have 2 lingering?
Yeah, he got hit.
Yeah, remember
while he was
the
down.
armor?
Okay. Hop into secret chat with me.
Okay.
Oh, man.
This early, guys.
So why do they call this Death House?
Ooh, man. I literally don't know what to do here.
Oh, shit. So I thought that it sounded like the chains opened, like, and there was like a room above it.
Like it goes
And
up.
so
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
what
see there, but now it's like a shaft. Although, in real life, climbing up a 4-foot wide shaft is super easy because you can chimney climb it. But
Unless you read.
yeah, fair.
Or got 2 broken feet.
Yeah. I have a sneaky
Yeah, that's
suspicion
true.
that door ain't gonna open, by the way, until this creature's dealt with too.
Yeah.
I mean, we got torches. Do we kill it with fire?
Yeah, if I was turning,
they do,
I'd
like-
drop that oil on top of him and we throw a torch.
Yeah. No, that's a good point. I forgot about the oil. Yeah, I might just try that.
Fucking...
Are you gonna make the confusion save?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did roll for it. I didn't make it.
Okay.
So here's hoping I don't get the one where I move 5 feet in a random direction.
I mean, 5 feet up would be good.
That's true. I guess at this point, up and down are options as well. Damn. If Eric had been 5 feet higher, I'd been 5 feet lower, I would have been able to intercept the damage. But he was just out of reach for it.
Yo, these fucking ghosts keep chanting. It's getting annoying.
Yeah, we're like, for the one must die. If he actually does die, does that count, or do we have to actually
guess we'll fucking
sacrifice?
find out.
Yeah. Like,
Eric, roll. seemingly
You were a little
dead.
robot-y if you want to start
Oh.
over.
Okay, you see Eric's body fall into the creature, and then kind of roll out of the creature, seemingly dead. And then you just see a little bit of a, and then just like ragged breathing. So you know that he mechanically isn't dead per se. He's taken a knee, as it were. And thus, I guess the chanting continues. All right. Play had been passed to Tiernan. Tiernan, you're up.
All right. First things first, let's roll myself a con save, and then a confusion check.
All right.
Actually, I guess the confusion would probably come first.
Sure, go for it.
Although the confusion would make me do something, so I would have to roll the con save. I don't know.
Do the
Whatever.
confusion check first. So we got to do a D10.
Oh, okay. Well, there was that.
Okay, so we know you're going to pass your Constitution save. That's good.
To do whatever 5 is.
All right, so 5. You don't move or take actions this turn. You just cling to the chain.
All right.
Reliving some post-traumatic situation.
Yeah, like if say less than 6 seconds ago, I saw a giant flesh blob creature tentacle whip my new friend in the leg and make him fall down and through it, for example.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so you're processing what you've seen. All right, as your turn would end, you can make the intelligence save, and then your NPC ally can act.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you're no longer confused. You snap out of whatever you were going through. And what is Izzy doing?
So I don't have the status effects stacks of wounded anymore. Do I need to put those back? I don't know why.
No, they're on the features tab of your character sheet now.
Okay.
Yep.
Shit. What would Izzy do? I guess Izzy's gonna look really closely at this ghost next to her and see if she can sort of pull any information from that.
Okay. Well, she can't really look at the ghost because she's blind.
That's okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. You can't really touch
really
the ghost
feel the ghost
because
either.
they're a ghost.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. Let me see. Yeah, she'll just dodge. I don't.
Okay.
I will. I'll pass to Darius.
As you get ready to pass to Darius, you watch in horror as this very large creature begins to spool itself out into cables of flesh that wrap around and through the chains and begin to slowly climb up towards you.
Is it still being affected by that blood curse thing, or did it
Oh,
go?
you're right.
Yeah,
That would last us
for a minute.
Okay. In that case, the creature attempts to do that, and you see that the blood from Eric is binding it, pulling back on it. And I'll bank error in your favor. It uses the Paragon action anyways. All right. Play pass.
Did you? Has its turn come up since that happened?
No.
Okay.
No, not yet.
All right. So Darius.
Things took a very horrible supernatural turn. I think Mackenzie. I'm gonna start with Mackenzie first. She's gonna look at Darius, and she's gonna be like, "If there's any time to use it, it's now." She's going to run over. Unfortunately, get within Dana's space. Imer action, pull out the service pistol, and we'll put it in Darius's hands, and we'll give him the help action. He kind of like looks at it. It's shaky. As he kind of looks at the gun and then at this creature, kind of starts to aim. He only has his right hand, so she's gonna use her left hand to kind of like stabilize him a little bit, and kind of like, look down the barrel, breathe in, breathe out, exhale when you fire, pull the trigger. I'll be there. He's gonna take a shot with the pistol.
Okay.
Let me actually equip this thing first. And this thing, let's see. What was the complications that happened earlier? Those 1s and 2s?
Yeah, so 1s and 2s are treated as 3s for any damage.
Alright. He's gonna take a shot.
Ooh, that is a good shot. Alright,
24
that is
for
gonna hit, and the damage is already good. It takes full damage from the piercing. And as you shoot it, it lets out a pitiful cry of pain.
Oh my god.
Oh crap! That's a big baby.
Oh no. We found Walter.
Oh, there's a chunky boy.
Anna, I'm gonna need you to give me a wisdom or a charisma saving throw.
There's a big difference there. Do you have a preference?
Nope. Sort of like a nod to 4th edition, like, both of them kind of represent similar functions as far as keeping your sense of self and your mind in check. A 14 is not enough. You're going to pretty much spend your next action like almost hysterical, trying to get yourself together. So similar to like a Tasha's laughter, but more sad, as you're just trying to understand what you're hearing and seeing. Okay.
That's it. I mean, I'll pass to Dana to try and, seeing as she's now like going hysterical, I'll pass to her, but I assume this thing's gonna steal.
Yeah, no, its speed is going to be 0 until it can get Eric to go, I believe. So, it probably does not want to steal yet.
I think on its
Actually,
turn, it can
it's-
save. Yeah.
It can make a save at the end of its turn.
Oh, so this is just lingering? It doesn't last
Yeah.
until.
No,
Oh,
it's
okay.
a minute now,
lingering
'cause
when
he
I
amplified
amplify it.
Oh, nice. Okay, 1 minute. It affects creatures of any size. Curse can repeat a saving throw at the end of each of its turns to end the curse. Okay. All right. Then yeah, sure. It'll steal. Sounds good. All right. Let's see. Okay. It's pretty strong. I don't know if it'd be able to do this, but it'll try. With its 0 speed, it will try to pull your chains and just sort of like shake them violently to try to shake you off of the chains, Tiernan. So what I'm gonna do?
He doesn't have to do that.
I'm gonna do an athletics check from the creature, and then you're gonna do a athletics check to hold on, I guess, and then see how it goes. All right, here we go. So you only try to be a 12.
I do not see that.
Oh, sorry, I had to hide things for reasons. There you go. All right, yeah. So he's shaking the chains left and right and all over the place. You are holding on. Your kind of broken legs, sort of like ragdolling around your upper body, a testament to upper body strength. All right, as the creature's turn ends, it will attempt another, I believe, strength save to
Yep.
Yeah.
break free from the effect. All right, here we go. All right, 13 is
Enough.
just enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what needed.
All right, you see the kind of purplish, blackish tendrils of its own flesh sort of burst, and the creature begins to rock its body back and forth. All right, it will pass to Reed.
Okay. Reed probably knows his physical limitations pretty well. Does he think he can lob a lit torch 15 feet onto that creature with a strength of 4?
You can certainly try.
Like, I don't think that would normally require any sort of check, but a strength of 4 is pretty
It's
low.
an improvised strength. It's an improvised strength. So you just do a strength ability check. No proficiency, no nothing.
Yeah, there's no way he can do that. There's no way.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, well, first Adrian, because this will be easy, normally wouldn't attempt that action again, but since he's being helped, he's probably would feel guilted into it. So Adrian will attempt the with help or advantage the was it athletics to lift the lever?
Yeah, you could try again.
15.
Yeah, it does not move.
All right, another D6.
Oh, right. Help is not a companion action, correct?
Oh,
Yeah,
correct. So if
Mackenzie
you
needs one as well.
Yeah, and Mackenzie also handed off an item, which is not a an action either. So I need 2 checks from Mackenzie.
Cool. Well, the first one's a 5.
Okay.
The second one's a 2.
Okay. So she has 1 threat, and she is considered a viable threat by the enemy.
And that was a failure on Adrian too, so he's a priority now.
Oh, great. Okay.
Because I can't pass those checks.
Yeah.
Reed is he's going to yell out to Tiernan to drop the oil, and he's just going to do it. He's going to steal or just grab a torch from Adrian, light it, and attempt to hold his action to throw it once the oil's dropped.
Okay.
And I'll pass to Darius.
Well, play would actually pass to Deanne. She's the last one to go.
She is hysterical and does nothing this round.
Right. Wait, did I skip Darius? Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I thought she already went hysterical.
Okay,
Yeah.
All right. So she's hysterical this turn. At the end of your turn, give me a new charisma or wisdom saving throw. You're looking for a 15 here. All right. You either process what you did, what you heard, and what the reality you're having to face, or you compartmentalized it and we'll deal with it later. All right. Who do you pass to going into the next round? It will use its Paragon action, regardless of who you're passing to start climbing up towards Tiernan. So the creature is now stretched out along the length of the chain, climbing towards Tiernan.
You will pass to Darius.
Okay.
I want to remind everyone we have 7 fan bows, so if you feel like it's a good thing that you need to use it, ask. We will most likely concede. Just don't die.
All right, Darius and Mackenzie, you're up.
Second verse, same as the first. We're gonna move to both here. She's gonna provide me the help action.
Okay, splash down into the water.
To the stairs. We're gonna be on the stairs.
Okay.
I guess Mackenzie gets another threat.
Okay.
Or another, yeah. And Darius is gonna aim and fire at this creature with the pistol.
Okay. Well, all right. So keep in mind, with help action against the creature, unless you have an ability that lets you do it at a range, you have to be adjacent to the creature that you're helping with.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So we'll take away the threat and the other thing, because she actually wouldn't have been able to help you take the shot, other than for role-playing reasons. So. All right. Yeah.
So then, all these are going to be okay. So then, retroactively, could I then use DM inspiration to get myself advantage?
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, you would have hit anyways, but yeah.
Well, for backstory reasons, he's always going to have disadvantage using this.
Okay. And so she's and I totally respect her just following him around and helping him, but it's just mechanically it would be normal. Okay, so yeah, you take the shot, and so, you hit the creature.
All right, so for this one, DM inspiration to make it a straight roll, 24 to hit.
So, real quick, would the creature have used the Paragon action to climb up after me when Adrian has priority?
He has priority if
it's engaged with him.
Right.
Okay.
If there's multiple targets it could choose from, it will always choose someone that has aggro 2. Once it gets to aggro 3, it will do its best to go after that person at the and ignore everyone else. Yep. Good question though. Also, it seems drawn to the people that are on the center dais, from what you could tell.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're in its food dish, so. As you shoot it again, it lets out another sad cry. All right, but Anna, this you don't hear it. You are you're in whatever narrative you need to not hear it.
He needs to be put to bed.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I don't even want to know what she actually sees looking at the creature in this sort of delusion that she's in. 'Cause it's got to be pretty terrifying. Okay.
Okay.
Darius.
Now that she is at threat 1, ducking doesn't matter at this point.
Correct. That only gets rid of threat, not aggro.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. She's at aggro 1, doesn't have a threat. Ducking doesn't help her. Okay, she's just
Right.
going to take the dodge action.
All right, sounds good.
I will pass to...
I have oil to drop.
Yeah, I'll pass it to her then.
All right, Tiernan. As play is passed to you, the creature is going to, now that it has climbed up the chain after you with its spider climb, it is going to lash out at you. All right, if this hits, it is going to initiate a grapple rather than do damage. So ignore any damage that you see from this attack. So it's 19?
Yep.
All right, then you are grappled. All right, Tiernan, you're up.
All right, well, I'm going to drop this bright yellow oil with a fire symbol onto it.
Oh, damn, okay. All right, so give me either a dexterity or a strength.
You can use a fan spell if you want.
Might be worth it.
Yeah, we'll use one. Although, actually, before I do this, technically I need to make a con save.
Oh, that's true. Okay, you make the DC 8 con save, wheezing through your broken ribs, clinging to with one arm, your skin being chafed by the and pinched by the chains, your leg with its broken foot being pulled down by this massive bulk of flesh. You chuck down this yellow oil. As it hits the creature, it bursts open. And give me a D4 plus 4. Plus your strength modifier. And it bursts into flames.
Oh, doesn't even need the torch. Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right, it
But
begins.
you might as well still throw it. It'll be a little bit extra damage.
Yeah, I was poised to throw, or as a held action, so I'll just wait till this resolves, I guess, and throw the torch.
Yeah, go for it. Chuck it.
What check would you like for that?
It's just strength.
Can I use my chameleon ability to get expertise on that if it's an athletics check?
It is not an athletics check.
Just strength,
You're using an
okay.
improvised weapon. Yep.
Strength check. Okay, that's gonna go bad.
You can use a fan spell if you want.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Oh, I thought it was
Wow.
Adrian.
Yeah,
Okay.
that checks.
You guys watch, and I don't know if this is the time or the place for.
Wait a sec. Well, I thought it was Adrian that was throwing it.
Oh, no, Reed's.
no,
Yeah,
it had,
Adrian
yeah.
tried to open the door.
Oh,
So as Reed goes to throw it, it is like a cartoon parody. Like he throws it, it almost flips back and hits him in the face, and then immediately just goes plunk into the water and goes out. It maybe traveled an inch.
I'll knock down a torch.
Okay. All right. So now that he's on fire, the baby is very upset. So you'll have to listen to this all the time. I guess unless you turn it off yourselves. All right. So what now, Tiernan?
well,
And Tiernan, how do you? Okay.
yeah.
So as it bursts into flames, I'm gonna need a wisdom or charisma saving throw from you. Yeah. So you are back in the flames. It is burning. It is bad. You are here and there in the worst ways for both. You are frightened. All right. Not that you would want to, but you can't get willingly nearer to the creature
darn.
or the fire. And if you do, we'll have to get another save as things ramp up.
Tarzan swing into the water, dude.
All right.
I'm grappled.
Who do you pass to?
Ah.
You got Reed, Deanna, or Eric.
Yeah. We'll pass to Reed after his spectacular performance.
All right.
As they pass to Reed, the creature is going to, let's see, lash out with another bit of flesh just to try and hit you, Tiernan. Here we go. Let's see. Ooh. All right. Let's see what happens. Nothing happens.
Aw.
No.
All right. Reed, to you.
Does this thing take fire at the beginning of its turn?
Well, yeah, these are Paragon
Oh,
turns.
sorry.
Yep. No worries.
All right. Reed's already in the water, so I assume he can just step up 10 feet, try to stab this mass, and he's gonna pump sneak attack into it because he's in contact with Tiernan, so should be fine. If I hit, come on, dagger. Lovely.
All right.
Is he flanking with Tyr then?
That would make it an 11, but it would still not hit.
Ah, son of a bitch. All right, well, that's it for Reed. Adrian's gonna dodge.
Okay. All right. Who do you pass to? You got Dana or Eric?
I'll pass to Dana.
All right. As you pass to Dana, Reed, it is going to lash out at you with one of its tendrils.
Oh no.
25 for 8.
That definitely hits.
Okay.
And I'm just barely avoided an injury.
All right. Yeah. So then, who did you pass to?
Oh, Dana.
Dana. Okay.
Anna will jump down into the water if she
Okay.
can do so without taking any damage.
Mhm,
She would
mhm.
like to. And she will say, Walter, Mommy's here. Come to Mommy. Now, if I need to use my action, I will do so. If I don't need to use my action, I will dodge.
Yeah, definitely use your action because you're gonna directly influence the actions of this creature if you succeed.
Then
Give me a charisma persuasion because you're not really lying, but you could do a deception if you would like.
let's do persuasion.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. The crying stifles a bit and stops, and the burning mass of flesh seems to kind of turn many of its tendrils towards you. All right.
And she will pass to Eric.
Oh, sorry. Eric is Matthew. So yeah, Matthew, you're up.
He's gonna try and turn this lever to see if he can get this gate open. It's athletics, right?
Yes.
Do you guys mind if I burn a fan spell on this or no?
No, that is 100% okay.
Okay.
You got a nat 20, but it got dropped to a 14 from all the shit this poor guy has been put through. You will get a boon, but since that is not an actual 20, that does not budge.
It would in one D&D.
Oh, thank God we're not playing that. No, I think they dropped that immediately. That was one of the three things everyone agreed was bad. Alright.
I guess
That Ardlings and Dragonborn. Apparently we're all pretty bad.
since we're all level 1, it'll be whatever +1, right?
Yeah, APL, so it's 1, yep. So you gain 7 temp HP.
Okay.
Okay.
And that was his action, so D6 for him.
Mhm. Alright, then you just gain some threats. Okay. What now?
Pass to the creature.
Alright, as you pass to the creature is going to take ongoing damage. So Tiernan, give me a D4.
Yeah.
Alright. It takes 1 point of fire damage. And Tiernan, it is going to drop down and try to pull you with it. So give me an athletics check. The DC is going to be a 14.
Should I fan spell this as well? I don't know. Let's try without.
Ooh.
Do it.
Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. Oh.
Yeah, that's the one I was waiting for.
You take true damage equal to 50% of your maximum hit points.
But my maximum is reduced, so I only take
Ha-ha!
7. Uh-huh.
Take that. But 7's enough for an injury.
Is it half your health or is it more than half your health? I don't remember exactly.
It's 50% or more of your health.
Okay, then yep.
All right. So you hold on to those.
Is in fact 50%.
Yeah, you hold on to those chains. But you feel your body being torn apart
Oh,
by
nice.
the bulk of this creature. Eventually, it gives up, lets go of you, and begins to head towards Dana. All right, Dana. It is going to, without damaging you, try to grapple you. So 24.
I don't. Yeah. That's
All right. Okay, got it. And then, I mean, those maid outfits are high armor class. And then, let's see. Okay. And then, I guess, absent-mindedly, it will. You know what? It'll just kind of grab you with another one. All right. So, both arms around Mama. 13.
That misses.
Okay, so it has you grappled, and it seems to be kind of pulling you towards its mass. All right. It will pass to. It will pass to Tiernan.
Sorry. What?
It's gonna pass to you.
Okay. I mean, I fucking hate fire. I'm gonna climb higher. That rhymed also, so I think I should get a point of Demon Inspiration. So you said that I thought previously that like there was a hole that opened up into a room, but you said it's just a hole that opens like that is the end of a shaft.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you had to guess, it's probably the well from upstairs.
How deep does the shaft look?
You don't have a torch with you, and the lights from the room, it does lead up into darkness.
There is technically a giant fire right below it.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. So it looks like it would be a 30-foot climb. If you could swing out to it, grab it, and then, kind of wedge yourself into the well and start climbing up, or grab hold of the stones of the well.
That's pretty far.
One failed check, that's a long drop.
Yeah.
Well, it is like right there. So, but yeah, if you do, you fall 30 feet. If you don't make it.
Well then. Shit.
I mean, it's not outside of your ability to do, right? Like it's not the DCs. The DCs are not impossible. Is that what you Is that what you want or need to do?
See, now originally I thought there was a room above this. That's why I started climbing.
Yeah. And you do recall that the room with the well, you guys did see it, right? In passing. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Tiernan doesn't want to get closer to this thing. So that would be what he would try to do.
Okay. Give me an athletics check, or acrobatics to try and kind of swing out, so that you are close enough to the well to grab on. All right. And then you have kind of swung out and you are gripping the bottom of the well. And now you could start trying to climb out if you wanted to.
Yeah, he's gonna climb up some.
Okay. So then you move up 15 feet.
I am going to attempt to bonus action second wind, but I have to make a check first because of my tearing wound.
Yeah, and a Constitution save before you could do the
Oh,
action.
yeah, that's
of
true.
trying to-
Yeah. All right, so this is the do things one. Okay, I don't do things.
Oh, damn. Okay.
That is just
Well, I
losing my
mean,
action.
we don't auto fail on a 1, so you could do things.
That's true. I could succeed at a cost to get to 8. Sure. Let's see what happens. Oh, hey, look.
All right. And then the next thing that you're doing.
And then this is for the nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here's your boon.
Nice. 1d10
Alright.
plus 1. I get 2.
All right.
It's like nothing in the middle. It's just extremes.
There's other numbers you could roll.
I may switch places with a nearby ally. No one is within 10 feet
Yeah.
of me, so.
Okay. And then you're now another 50, so you're 45 feet up. Next turn, you could climb up out of that well.
All right.
And live.
I don't know. I feel like I should just tell them to keep it underneath there, and I'll just start dropping things on it. Shit. I have no fucking clue. I guess we'll pass to Darius.
Okay. And then Izzy's just dodging.
Yeah.
All right. As you pass to Darius, the creature is going to try to use a Paragon action. It is going to try and engulf Deanna. Pull her into it for an embrace. All right. It engulfs any medium creature grappled by it. Oh wow, it doesn't even have to do a check. Oh shit. Okay. So there we go. Anna, as you're pulled into its burning flesh, you will take 4 points of fire damage, and you disappear into its mass, which now you will not take any fire damage because it's only burning on the outside. And you are now blind, restrained, and unable to breathe. You'll have to make Constitution saves versus compaction at the start of each of the creature's turns. All right. So who got past to?
Me. Darius.
Darius. Okay.
Ooh boy. Darius is gonna hand the gun back to Mackenzie,
Okay.
and it's gonna be like, if this goes bad, get out of here. He's gonna move. He's gonna look. Does he see anything back here as he just quickly looks around this corner?
It looks like a 10-foot by 15-foot-ish, like cave or alcove or kind of natural pocket in the earth. As far as how deep it is, it may be as deep as the water you're currently standing in. It may not be. The water is too murky to tell for sure.
Well, shit. Alright. He's gonna run up on this creature.
Okay.
He's going to brandish a torch.
Okay.
lighting it. Since this creature's already lit, he's just gonna like brush it against it to light it up, and he's gonna smack it.
Okay.
I guess this is flanking with Reed.
Okay. All right. All allies or all creatures allied against you gain advantage to the next attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. Okay.
Fuck. All right. Mackenzie. Shit. They weren't able to get the door open. She's going to, I guess since she has the gun, she will take a shot at this creature.
Okay.
Wait, is this? Oh, it's not on her character sheet. I have to move it over. Great. Sorry. Move. Alright. Bullets. Cool. Targeting the creature. Firearm.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, nice shot. All right. You shoot it hard. It takes the full damage. Unfortunately, when you do that, the creature is going to use its reaction, and half of that damage is going to go to Deanna.
Oh, because she's grappled inside the creature.
But it says then one creature grappled by you takes 50% of the damage. So,
fuck.
yeah. And wouldn't a baby hide behind its mother for help?
I mean, technically she's engulfed, not grappled, right?
I mean, she's grappled, restrained. Yeah. All right.
Shit. I am so sorry.
It's all good. You didn't know?
Here's a D6. A 2 for Mackenzie.
Okay. So she just gained some threat.
I don't know if it wants to steal or what. But that's it for Darius. We'll pass to Deanna.
Okay. Deanna, you are up. You are blind. You are restrained. You are being compacted by the love of this child. What are you gonna do?
What do I need to do to get out?
Oh, it is in athletics, I believe. Let me see. Let me double check though. Oh shit, is there a way to get out? Okay. If it moves, you move with it. Can't breathe. Let's see. Shit. Hold on a sec. All right. Okay. Yeah, it would just be in athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, I'll use a DM inspiration that Anna has,
Okay.
and we'll do.
This also answers the earlier question when I looked at the Sage device for this. The grapple condition didn't end when it got when you got engulfed. Yeah, it just stacked more things on top of it. So you are effectively escaping a grapple. Oh shit! Yeah, this creature cannot hold you. You pull yourself free.
Okay. She will. That's her action.
Mm-hmm.
She will use her bonus action to be helpful.
Okay.
And say, Thorn, would you help put Walter to bed?
Oh my god. So keep in mind that now you're damp from head to toe. You're covered in blood and gore from head to toe. So just like Dana's eyes are kind of blinking out from like this blackish red like gore that covers her, and just very calmly you turn to Reed and call him Thord and ask him to put the baby to bed.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh, I got chills.
That's how out of it she is.
Okay.
And she will pass to Reed.
All right, Reed.
All right, in a very uncharacteristic show of resolve, Reed will nod, use his inspiration, sneak attack, and flanking to try to stab this damn thing.
Okay.
All right, let's see. So let's see. Let's mark off inspiration. All right, dagger. Okay, and then that. So there's flanking attacks to that.
Well, and that you didn't have to use inspiration because Anna was helpful. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll keep that then.
An 18, 16 plus the 2 flanking does hit for 4, and you get your sneak attack.
And I think that's just a D6 at this point.
Yep.
Correct. Okay, 7 points of damage.
All right, that's pretty good for Reed.
Yeah.
Adrian will continue to dodge, and I will pass to Eric or Matthew.
All right.
Matthew, oh man.
As play passes to Matthew, the creature, now damaged by you, Reed, is going to whirl around, and it is going to try and hit you for hitting it.
Oh no.
Oh, wow.
15 for 12.
A 15 does hit, and I am definitely down.
All right, here is Reed's first injury. It's probably something like you get $20. Gaping wound. You just get an additional wound. All right, so I'll add those to your sheet for you. All right, Matthew.
He saw the chains. He saw Eric fall down. He's going to take his chance and. He's going to go for the chains.
Okay.
So that's the athletics.
Okay. Is he trained in athletics?
No.
Okay, so be like an extra 5 feet of movement to cross through the water. So it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah. So 5,
That's
10,
20.
15, 20. Yeah, so you got 10 feet of movement left as you make it over there. A negative 2 is not going to make it. Did you say you used inspiration or no?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, then he tries to pull himself up, and the numerous wounds, the stress that he's under, the exhaustion he feels, it's just, yeah, his arms are just shaking violently, and the chains are just rattling. He is unable to climb up.
All right, he'll move back this way and 5 more feet.
All right, as he
This
does,
way.
that's going to trigger a reaction from the creature. It is going to lash out for Matthew. This is not to damage. This is to try and grapple him. So ignore any damage that you see. 24 is going to
That
grapple
hits.
him. All right, so he is grappled. So it would have been when he went 10 feet away, so right about here. Okay. Who do you pass to? You got Reed. No, Reed went, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Reed went.
Well,
Okay,
I
so-
need a roll for threat.
Oh, yeah.
But that's 5.
Well, actually, all he tried to do was climb, and climb is a part of moving. So I'm going to say that
Oh,
that's...
okay.
Yeah, so that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
All
Sorry.
right. Okay, then the creature's turn. You hear its Paragon economy refill. Let's see. It has Matthew grappled. It's going to use its action to engulf him, pull him into it. Tiernan, give me a D4. This will be for Matthew and for the creature from the ongoing
Oh,
fire
well, no,
damage.
it's going to be for Matthew. Yeah, it's going to be above average. Excellent.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, 3. Okay, great. So Matthew, you take 3, and the creature takes 3. The creature is bloodied.
Yay!
Nice.
Everyone jump it, quick. We may have a chance.
I think you guys got this one. All right. It's its full action economy to do an engulf. So that will be its turn. Matthew is blind, restrained, suffocating, and grappled, and has total cover inside the creature. passing to the next round, they will pass to Darius.
Oh man. Darius is going to get to here. I guess this is drawing a line through the creature. That'd be flanking with Deanna.
Mm-hmm. The dangers of being large in 5th edition. Yep.
Oh, I know those rules way too well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna make another strike at it. Reed went down last turn, so this is gonna be an advantage because I'm an Avenger. Also, I'm assuming this creature is higher than our CR higher than us, so
Yes.
I also have bolstered defense.
Okay. 15 is gonna hit. 17 is gonna hit. Yep.
For 10 fire damage. Just to confirm, a torch, is it like a club or is it an improvised weapon?
It's an improvised weapon.
Okay. Pugilists are proficient with improvised weapons. It counts as a pugilist weapon, so that's my strength, a d6 for my damage instead of the normal damage. Just.
Oh, okay.
Just
So instead of the so
So-
hence why it's so
yeah,
beefy. Got it.
that's why
Yep.
it's so beefy. Just
All right. Awesome.
All right. So it takes 10 fire damage. Mackenzie is going to aim and take another shot at the creature.
Okay.
Oh, whoops. I had the wrong character selected. Okay, Mackenzie, don't.
Yeah, 18 is gonna hit. Takes 8 points of damage.
All right. And here's a d6 for her.
All right. So she just gains a little bit more threat.
All right. That's it for us. I'll
Okay.
pass to Tiernan.
All right. As you go to pass to Tiernan, the baby is going to that hurt really bad, so it's going to lash out at Darius with one of its tendrils. Here we go.
All right.
Where's this character sheet? Oh, there we go. 24/7.
Definitely hits.
Okay.
Definitely take that damage. I don't gain a wound because it's just
All right.
barely over.
Fair enough. Tiernan, you are 15 feet from the top of the well.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna climb out.
Okay. You climb out into a room. The room is kind of a central area. I guess I could read you the flavor text for it real quick. You know, it seems like a good enough time to do that. So you come out of a 4-foot diameter well. As you do, you realize that there is a bucket nearby, and a rope and sort of a rope and pulley mechanism bolted to the cross beams above the well. Looking around, you see that there are 5 side rooms that look like they were quarters. There seems to be wood-framed beds with moldy straw mattresses and small wooden chests tucked neatly under each one. There is a passage to the north and a passage to the northeast. You know that the passage to the north leads back to your favorite room, the dining room.
Shit. Is the rope that the bucket's on is just a regular ass rope?
It's a old hempen rope. Yep.
I want to throw it down. I'm afraid it'll catch on fire. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the bucket, lean out
Okay.
over the well, and shout down, "There's a rope up here!" And then I will hold my action to drop it if anybody says to drop it.
Okay.
And then Izzy's going to use her action to run up and try to stabilize Reed.
Okay. He is stabilized.
Thank you.
All right, give me that D6.
Oh man,
Ooh, she's a viable threat. All right. And now there is, in this pink circle in the center, there is a bucket kind of swaying about 5 feet off the ground.
She's gonna use the rest of her movement to. Oh no! Wait, shit! That thing has a 10-foot reach. Which she would have.
And Paragon monsters refresh
seen
their
it.
reactions every time they use a Paragon action.
Yeah, which is
Yep.
crap.
Mhm.
Can you imagine a Paragon Hydra refreshing all of its fucking Hydra head react? Oh my
That
god.
sounds so busted.
That'd be rough. That'd be rough. Or a game where you
Still just
deliberately
move
go to
to
fight
it.
Paragon monsters every week. Wow.
Yeah,
Who
and then
would
it
do
takes.
that to themselves.
Yeah. Only people on Wednesdays who hate themselves. All right.
Yeah, she'll just move to right here,
Okay.
and that'll be her. I
Okay.
will pass to. We'll pass to the newly stabilized Reed.
All right. Reed.
Okay.
As it goes to pass you, the creature is going to use a Paragon action to grapple your unconscious body. You fail automatically. Not that you would pass. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you got a good dex. You got
Yeah,
acrobatics.
yeah, he's
What about that?
sexy. Yeah.
Yeah. So it has grappled Reed.
Okay, can Adrian attempt to pull him free?
Absolutely.
All right, this is gonna go well. That is a assume. Do you guys mind?
You're
I mean,
on.
what could it,
no,
what could it
fucking-
possibly do with Reed's unconscious 0 hit point body? I mean,
Yeah, what could the corpse monster possibly do?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's see. He is definitely better at athletics than acrobatics, so he will, like I say, acrobatics check, and I'll use one Spanspo.
well, to pull someone free is not acrobatics. It has to be athletics. But yeah,
Oh, sorry. That's in my. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you're all good. 19 versus a 19 does not change the status quo.
Oh, we're playing tug of war with an unconscious body,
Yeah,
and I'm losing.
An
Okay.
NPC succeeded a cost.
you could.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm
All right.
already.
A god punishes you. Lose an inspiration. If you have no inspiration to lose, you are
Technic-
vain and confused.
Technically, Reed does have an inspiration, which would that count for Adrian? You're right?
Adrian is his own person because.
Oh.
What? Wait, did we say you guys shared an inspiration pool? We
I thought
did,
that- I
right?
thought
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
how,
yeah.
the companion system works. They pull from our resources if we have.
Yep. So yeah. if
Okay.
you lose-
Right. So
you lose your
inspiration gone.
Also, Tiernan, it's a little past the fact, but I think you were also confused up there. So.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so just give me an int save and a d10 roll. There's just so much to keep track of. Alright. Alright. So the DC was, I believe... Man, that was a while ago that happened. Yeah. So I think the DC would be at, it's 10 plus your APL, or half the APL. Yeah.
If it's half the APL, I don't know if we're rounding up or rounding down for that. but,
We're always rounding down, but
okay.
minimum 1 is the thing.
Okay,
So,
but then yeah, it's 11, so I don't make it.
okay.
I don't save off it, and then whatever a 6 is.
Okay. And then a 6. So since you already took your turn, we'll just say that next turn you stand there doing nothing,
Okay.
consumed by your confusion. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
So Adrian, you pull him free. Now you are grappling him. So what do you want to do with him?
Can I swing him around and put him here?
Yeah, that would use the rest of your speed, but sure, you can swing
Yeah.
around and put him there.
And then I assume this is another D6, which we all know what that will do. Of course.
It's getting lower.
Yeah, plus the 1. So you are the absolute.
I'm the
Number
guy
one
to kill.
target.
Yep.
Yep.
Of course.
Okay.
I'll pass to Anna.
Okay. Before you do, the creature is going to Paragon swing on Adrian. 16 for 8.
That will hit, and that's definitely a wound.
All right. Here's your injury. Bloody wound. Every time you use both movement and action on the same turn, you gotta do a Constitution save or take some bleeding damage.
Oh crap!
Wow.
All right.
Oh, and looking at Reed, he only took 1 wound, but I show myself having 2, and I don't think he ever got wounded before.
Your injury was a heavy wound, so you took.
Oh, thank you.
Mhm. Yep. All right. Let's see. Okay. Then who did you say you were passing to?
To Anna.
Anna. All right, Anna, you're up.
Does Anna remember, or does she recall anything that Matthew did in the past with Dana?
I think that would be a core memory for Dana.
Okay.
Yeah, being essentially betrayed in such a dangerous situation right before she died. It's a pretty fresh memory. Yeah.
Well, in that case, she will use her action to Healing Surge. She will use her bonus action to Second Wind.
Oh wow.
And she
Okay.
will pass to the creature.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Let's see. So much is happening. All right. Okay. Here's this.
Wow.
Passing to the creature. All right. I need a Constitution save from Matthew.
Okay. Come on, Matthew.
All right, Matthew, you're going to take 2d8 plus 4 points of damage. If this is more than if it's equal to or more than his max HP, he's just dead. Here we go. 16.
He has 13 total combined with the temporary hit points.
Oh,
so...
but he's still got HP. All right, I thought he was at 0. Nope. Then he is just dropped to 0.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. All right. And then let's see. The creature's got its action economy. It's got you grappled already. It's pretty happy about that. It has to prioritize Adrian above all other things.
Adrian's looking juicy. Yep.
Yeah, Adrian, it's gonna just swing at you twice. Once
Just got to beat a 10.
and twice.
Yeah, I'm definitely down and dead.
Oh shit! Did that second one do more than your max HP?
His max HP is only.
Oh,
One
God,
moment.
9.
Not yeah. Well, it would have
Okay.
been 10 because he got wounded. So.
All right. So as that second one hits, you watch where it wounded him. The tendrils begin to go into his skin and writhe beneath the surface of his skin. His leg, where it hit him, begins to grow like Akira style as more and more muscle mass appears, and his pants tear as his skin ruptures, and blood vessels and muscles and bone that didn't belong there before begin to spread across his body, and his corpse is dragged inside the creature.
I guess they're broken up now.
The creature pulsates wildly, and then it explodes. A rain of blood and chunks go everywhere, and an unconscious Matthew is just left next to the altar, bleeding out. The chanting stops. And one by one, the ghostly apparitions begins to vanish. As they do, they say, "He is ancient. He is the land." And the portcullis slides up. But plague continues because this boy bleeding out. Matthew, give me a death saving throw.
Okay. Hold on. Well, he's an NPC, so it doesn't show me the.
Oh, right. I'll roll.
I'm gonna whisper to you.
Oh, that sounds good. Whisper it to me.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Who do you pass to, Matthew?
I'll pass to
us.
Oh,
Darius.
okay.
Darius.
I guess Darius is covered in blood and gore, like he was at the front row seat of a Gallagher show or something.
Absolutely.
I think seeing that horrible death, he just falls on his ass wide-eyed. I think Mackenzie. Where's Matthew at?
He's right here. You can kind of see him poking out of the gore.
Okay. Kenzie will kind of jump down, run over.
Splash, splash, splash.
Yeah, I think that's all her movement, and she's gonna spend a charge from her healer's kit to stabilize him.
Okay. All right. With that, we can end combat.
And then I think she looks down and sees just the pool of gore that's around her, and also starts freaking out.
All right, Tiernan, give me a couple of D10s and a couple of int saves as you all alone try to process what's happened. Let's see.
All right, I succeed
All
the
right.
second time.
Okay.
It was a 7 and then an 8.
Okay, 7 and an 8. Let's see. Oof. I'm struggling. Okay. Let's see. 7, you make a melee attack against a random creature. If there is no creature, you do nothing. Okay. And then, yeah, the 8 is the same deal. You just look around angrily for something to attack and you find nothing. And then you come back to your senses. Okay. So time is sped back up.
Can I have my boon?
Oh, sure. Right as the combat is ending, sure. Here's your boon. It could be good. Let's see. Topped off, you gain 3 plus APL temp HP. So 4 temp
Nice.
HP. All right.
And we'll go make sure that Thorn is comfortable while he's sleeping.
Okay.
Hmm?
he's a sweet boy. A little mischievous, always sneaking into the pantry to get them sweets that he's not supposed to have. His mom very concerned that he's going to get fat, but she's a very cruel woman, so she doesn't understand that kids need to eat.
And I'll direct Izzy to go make sure Rose is okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll jiggle the bucket and be like, if somebody wants to be pulled up.
Darius is just hurling over here.
Just adding your vitriol to the flossom floating in the water.
Yep.
Makes sense.
He literally just got a front row seat of seeing someone explode.
Wait till Reed wakes up.
I know. I feel sorry.
no.
I feel sorry for you, man.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, the
Well,
relationship
Reed,
was on the rocks.
You
so-
didn't have to see it either.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, that's true. That would have been a horror.
Okay. Game's on pause. Up to you guys. Let me know what you decide to do.
Matthew's unconscious. Eric is unconscious. Reed's unconscious. Jack's dead.
Jack is dead.
Tiernan is up there. I don't know. Shit. Darius, I guess, is gonna kind of look up the hole. I guess barely see Tiernan up there.
Yeah, I'm looking down. I suppose in the time I've if there's not light up there, I have lit a torch. But
Okay.
We have too many wounded. I don't know if we can climb up. This place went down. We took stairs down here. We'll try and get up to you. Fuck.
He calls up to you and says, do you think you could just come back down to us?
I could try.
I just don't feel it doesn't feel safe to have you up there by yourself.
There's some chests in here. I'm gonna look in them first, and then I'll try to climb down.
You're going to look in a bunch of chests?
Well,
After
sure.
I
What
told-
if there's
Okay.
something useful?
All right.
Just
I
be
just-
careful.
Where is this well in relation to places we have been?
It's right outside the dining room.
Oh. Okay.
Darius is going to. Unfortunately, we're out of Vicks.
Exactly.
I mean, who goes out of Vicks? I didn't even know that was possible. Darius is going to kind of heft up Eric and Matthew onto his shoulders. Mackenzie is gonna
Okay.
kind of like be behind him to kind of like stabilize them. And I
Sure.
guess as like a group, we're just gonna try and go back towards this area and go up the stairs. See if we can't regroup with Tiernan.
Too many bodies.
All right. Does anyone here have keen mind? Just out of curiosity.
I think Jack did.
Oh.
Reed doesn't
Okay.
get lost, but
Okay.
he's
Yeah.
unconscious.
Fair. Okay. Just asking. No big deal. All right. All right. So Darius is taking Eric
And Matthew.
and Matthew. All right. Tiernan's already upstairs. Izzy will go with everybody. Who's carrying Reed?
He has a 10 strength. How many people can she carry? Just one?
Probably just one. You could probably drag both, but that up like 40 feet of stairs is probably not the best treatment of the dead. Let's
Mackenzie
see.
has like a 9 strength or 8 strength. Yeah, she can't. I don't
Yeah.
know if she can really help. Do we just pack all the bodies onto Darius? I have an 18.
Good God.
I have
All
an
right.
18.
If you want to like somehow
one at
like
a
tie the
time, pretty
rope
well,
around
yeah.
Jack's waist, like I can pull him up the well.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
I guess we can do that. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll do that. We'll tie Jack around the rope and
Okay.
have the
For
pulley up.
morbid curiosity, I need a sleight of hand for the rope use.
Oh God.
Who has sleight of hand?
Dana will do it.
Okay. And I know, Tiernan, that you're strong enough, so go ahead and give me an athletics to pull him up. Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah. So as you start pulling him up, the rope comes undone,
God damn
and
it.
his body falls 30 feet and crunches against the altar.
Oh.
I guess the other question is, did you wait for it to go all the way up before you left the room?
Yeah. Did anybody stick
Oh,
around to
I mean,
watch?
I mean, I guess we would have heard a thump.
Oh. Okay, so you rush back to the room and you see his body. Some of it is now kind of poking out from the sheet. Fresh splotches of blood on the bandages and sheets.
Darius will go over and try and pick up the body along with the other 2.
I had to check for like slice of life, just because.
Oh my God.
And ironically enough, Reed has sleight of hand as well.
Right.
Just
So-
support me.
Okay. Darius, adrenaline, short term, that kind of thing. You the problem is the narrow stairs. You try to carry and drag, and eventually you get up there, but you are just dripping sweat.
Yeah.
All right, I will take you to the next floor.
I mean, I guess we could take multiple trips, but I don't like this house, and I don't want to leave anyone else behind.
All right, so I gotta go through the stack and find a Tiernan. Hold on, there he is. All right. So Tiernan, do you wait for them, or do you just start checking out the chests?
I mean, I would probably check out the chests while they're on their way up. That is what I
Okay.
said I was going to do. So.
All right. Okay, you go into this southern chest first.
Yeah.
All right. Describe to me what you do.
Oh.
I sit on the bed because I have broken
Okay.
feet.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. You sit on
And
the
then
bed
drag the chest over in front of me a little
Alright.
bit. and then
as
try
your
to
hand
open it.
touches the chest.
Yeah.
It is made of wood and it's unlocked. So you pull it over and you open the lid.
God damn it.
That's
Inside the chest is a pouch. The pouch looks like it is bulging with something hard and maybe small and circular. Your best guess is pirate treasure.
Okay, I mean, I would
The-
probably open
the
the pouch
pouch
and look,
is
but
A very gross sort of color. Sort of a dirty, sort of like splotchy, light tan coloration. As you touch it, it feels wrong. But as you open it, there are many coins inside.
So he would probably put it on the like after he sees it's kind of gross. He'd like pick it up with like 2 fingers. Probably put it on the bed next to him, and then just like flip the flap open, and then pull like just little jerks on the pouch so that the stuff comes out on the bed,
Mhm.
and then
Yeah.
toss the pouch like out on the corner over here away from him.
11 gold coins and 60 irregularly shaped sort of silver coins tinkle out onto the bed. Each of them bears the side profile. I guess that is a profile. The profile of that Dracula statue that you saw before. On the other side is the crest, the logo from the website.
Just gold, just sitting in a random chest.
Yeah, so they look like that.
Was that all that there was in this one?
Yep.
Okay. He's gonna sit there for a second.
Okay.
He'll pocket that stuff so he can show everybody else because he doesn't want to touch that pouch again.
Sure.
And then he'll using the sort of the edge of the bed, he'll stand back up and start limping towards another area.
All right. So in the time that you took to do that, these guys have finally lugged all the bodies upstairs. The pit trap is still there. Didn't like magically reset or anything.
Yeah, Darius sees it. He's like, I don't want to hop over with multiple bodies and go the long way. Oh, okay. This is the
Yeah.
break room.
Yeah, the little dining room, little break room.
All right, then yeah, we'll take the long way around.
Which Jernan said was his room was near that one, and as you look, you can see him kind of limping out of this room.
Ah, okay. You're right.
Hurt. The fire was not great. But I found some gold and silver coins in here in a really questionable pouch.
Now, you guys do know that thanks to Bitcoin farming, computer components are in big scarcity, and gold is one of the metals that they use for that. Gold is a very high value right now.
What the fuck?
Let's check these other chests. We can put them on those beds in here.
Yeah.
We can lay them down.
Darius will start laying some of the unconscious people on beds. Let them rest.
And it will make sure that they're all sleeping comfortably.
Right. Do you just go room to room, I guess, looking in these chests?
Yeah.
Okay. So the one
the
that
whole time though, I'll be talking to Darius and be like, I thought that maybe there was a room up at the top of those chains when I saw that hole, and then it caught on fire. I don't have the greatest history, and he'll sort of just like reach up and touch his face
He'll
with
just give you a nod.
fire.
Thought as much. Didn't want to ask. It's all good.
Is Izzy all right? I don't see her.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay.
She's there.
Okay.
Yeah, she's fine.
She would have moved up and touched you, like she kind of, your face, your chest, your neck, that kind of thing, and she gives you a hug, but you could tell that she doesn't want to stop hugging you, but also knows that she needs to stop hugging you, so she kind of lets go.
I'll sort of do like when I see that she sort of doesn't want to, I'll do like the side hug sort of thing.
Mm.
Or just sort of like in a comforting way.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we'll keep wandering around to the chests.
Okay. This room right here. Inside the chest, there is a ivory hairbrush. Well, that's illegal. With silver bristles. Seems to be some.
It's only illegal if it was made after the ban on
Ooh,
ivory.
Fair. Okay. So I'll add that to your treasure. Because there's not like a thing for it, so. I'm assuming you got the coins, or do you want me to add that to the same entry?
I threw the coins on my character sheet since I
Okay,
said I put them in my pocket.
All right. And then the room that Izzy is next to, the chest is like wider and thinner, like it would contain like a long straight object. And when she opens it, she kind of touches and it feels a little bit inside, and she says back to you guys, "It's a knife or something." And she brings the chest down. Darius, as you look at it, it is a silver dagger.
Huh. We'll show it to everyone. I guess for right now, you'll just hold on to it until Eric and Marie get back up.
Okay. Let's see. The room that Eric and Matthew is in, the chest in that room contains sort of black silk bundled up, and within the black silk are 3 green stones. Is anybody proficient in nature?
Let me check. No.
Okay.
Not either. And same for Mackenzie.
All right, then as far as you guys know, they are just 3 green stones. They look like the kind of stones that you might pay $50 or more for at a Renaissance fair, like, rock booth. They have sort of a marbly, swirliness to them. All right, and then the last room that has reed in it. Let's see. Ooh, it contains a black leather eye patch with a red stone sewn in onto it, and the stone seems to be carved into an eye.
That's just cool.
Here's a picture of the eye patch.
That is cool.
Noise.
Well, we can keep that for when someone loses an eye.
Exactly.
Yeah, it will.
Wow.
It will inevitably happen.
That was a win. Yeah.
My heart. Okay.
I mean,
But doesn't that mean filling GameStop?
I mean, or we could just Starlaxle it and have it on and switch it back and forth between eyes on a whim.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
I mean, if Ray lost a hand, take out my eye. I'm a pirate.
Tell us, sleeping Eric, he lost an eye. When he wakes up.
Just have it on him.
Eric
Yeah.
already had some really bad scarring on his face,
Oh,
and it
sure.
looks like he's going to have even more from the injury he took. It looks like that thing almost cracked his head open via the face.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, do we want to rest, or should I go around and see what I can do for the The unconscious people first.
I think we should probably all be up.
I will come healing kit heal Reed because it looks like he hasn't had it yet. Because he doesn't take damage.
Hey.
This is his first time. Yay! Join the
First
club,
time
buddy.
it was not caused by himself.
And his first injury was like the softest injury.
Well, he got
It was-
two injuries.
Two of them though, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that's 6 HP for you, Reed.
Oh, thanks. I'm up.
I think Darius will kind of turn to Mackenzie and be like, "What was that movie series you told me about? Saw? Where people are all in that stupid warehouse and someone tries to kill them off one by one."
Where's Matthew at?
Anna, you know in your heart that baby Walter is sound asleep now.
It's like Jack.
Yeah.
I would like to have a word with Izzy when
Ah.
there's a moment.
Yeah, sure. She's right
Reed.
Okay, there's two things that get covered with her.
there. Okay.
First of all, she would like to say that she does not blame her for what happened to Jack.
Okay.
It's all Tiernan's fault
Oh.
because we went left.
Izzy at first like smiles and looks like relieved, and then kind of sucks her teeth a little bit at the second part, and she says, well, I mean, if in any way that we went could have been really bad. If you want to blame someone, don't blame Tiernan. He's doing everything he can to try to help us. It was me. I just couldn't. I couldn't see what was wrong.
It's fine. And then she will kind of shift gears abruptly and mention it is not appropriate for a lady to show emotion with a man in public. So I would request that she please behave herself when around the group.
Izzy lets out sort of almost like a cackle, like just a what the fuck laugh, and says, "Oh, thank you for the advice."
Don't worry, I'll remind you if should it happen again.
All right, Tiernan and Reed.
Yeah. Well, shit. Does Tiernan know that Adrian's dead?
Oh, probably not.
Unless somebody fills you in.
No, I mean, I don't know if we've really had time to go over that.
You don't see him. You didn't see him with everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess that's all Tiernan will say. Be like, I don't know. I haven't seen him. I'll go check.
Darius will
I
kind of
guess.
walk into the room.
Meanwhile, is Matthew somewhere? I don't see his...
Yep, he down here in this room.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
Darius,
see now.
yeah, you walk in and Reed. It looks like he has something to say.
I don't think he. I don't know if he can find the words to say. He just kind of looks at Mackenzie.
Reed just looks back and forth. He's like, "Where's Adrian?"
And then he'll kind of look at Reed and he'll just slowly shake his head.
What happened?
That thing. It grabbed him and literally tore him apart.
Way to cushion that blow.
It was so fast. I don't know what could have happened. But once it did that, it dissolved. It exploded. I don't know what the fuck happened. All I just saw was red and blood and gore.
All right, Reed's gonna try to hold it together. Is that a charisma save or?
It's totally up to you. What you think you should do. But yeah, charisma or wisdom save is always a good thing to kind of check your mental state. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the guy that you've been in a relationship with that you loved, but even though things were on the rocks, that he died. Apparently, he died poorly. And there's nothing left.
Yeah, Darius was gonna kind of follow up. There was nothing to bring back. I'm sorry.
Does so Reed and Darius have obviously a very tenuous relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Does he like? I think Reed would probably suspect a little like Darius is trying to get back at him for what he did to Mackenzie.
Like he's pranking you or something?
No, more like. See, because again, Reed was completely unconscious, but with Darius telling him like, "Hey, there's nothing I could do. It just happened." Like he's thinking maybe Darius had something to do with it because of what he did to Mackenzie.
I would
like cheaters always think everyone else is cheating.
Yeah.
I would say that Darius has such a low charisma. You don't think that he's probably capable of deceiving you, or
his passive deception is an 8. Yeah, his passive deception.
That's true.
Yeah, Darius is pretty much what you see is what you get.
He wears his emotions on his sleeve, so you would be able to read him pretty sincerely. And I mean, to be frankly, it was more of any animosity that Darius had was mostly against Reed because of the cowardliness that he was showing previously. Not to Adrian, because Adrian at least was like, he got into the fight with the animated armors. He was trying to help out people. He was taking some actions to help out the group. Reed, not so much. So you don't think that there was anything that Darius would direct towards Adrian.
All right.
Now, if you feel like projecting, for sure.
Yeah,
but
like
this is definitely this is a simple man delivering you the facts, like Dragnet, just the facts.
Yeah. He doesn't know where to put his anger then at that point, and he'll just be like, just leave me alone, please.
Mackenzie says, we're going to get out of here, and maybe doing what we did, they're going to let us go. We'll go upstairs. There won't be any mist. We'll get in the cars. It's late. It has to be late by now. It has to be almost morning. We'll drive down. We'll get signal. I'll call the police. We'll get all this sorted out. I am very sorry for what happened to him, but we're going to sort this out.
Reed just kind of nods and stands up weakly and just thinks to himself, first Dana, then Jack, now Adrian.
Darius is just going to kind of put a hand on your shoulder and then just kind of like lower you back onto the bed. Take a minute. And then he'll just walk out of the room because he said give him some space, so he's going to give you some space.
Okay.
And then I guess he's going to kind of check into this room and see what's going on.
Is Matthew awake at this point?
Yeah, I healed Matthew, so Matthew will be back. Do we want to feed a potion to Eric? Tiernan will hold up the little pouch that he's keeping the 4 potions that he's got in. I could give one of these to Eric to see if that'll get him up and about. Is that what we want, or do we want to rest up for a while? I don't know what the plan should be.
I don't want to stay in this house any longer, but I don't.
As if to accentuate your sentiment, you do hear the squeaking of rats off in the distance.
Did you guys go? Is there still a staircase? Can we get back up to the rest of the house?
We can check. Darius is just gonna kind of steel himself. He's gonna use a healing surge.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use one of mine too.
Get back 9 HP.
Yeah. Hey, that puts me at full.
Yeah, I guess Reed should do that too, now that I think about it.
That will burn. Yeah, I guess Darius is gonna kind of brandish that torch that he has, and yeah, this room is kind of like a, I mean, it's a choke point, but it's also a dead end. Are we able to move?
Yeah, you guys can move about.
Oh, he was like looking at everyone else, like, are we able to move? Are we good?
Well, Eric's going to be out for, I guess, at least an hour, and then he can healing surge if he has one available to kind of wake back up and get with everybody. Matthew does try and talk to you, Reed, and he says, "Hey, I'm sorry about your boyfriend or whatever. He was a really cool guy, and I think he saved my life because I was inside that thing, and it was trying to make me a part of it, and I thought I was gone, and I thought I was fucking done. So I guess it took him instead." And he looks like he's gonna throw up.
I'll kind of do that, like a turn to the side to kind of clear the area, but put a hand on his shoulder and say, "Thanks." He was a good guy. Stupidly heroic, but a good guy.
He was.
And you can feel, Reed, the tension in Matthew. This dude is like well past a mental collapse. Like he has gone through a lot. Everyone has, but him being kidnapped and tied to the bed and tormented, and then his uncle offering him up sacrifice, and then he was almost eaten alive by a flesh baby monster. And again, this dude is what, like senior in high school? Eric, a little bit out of high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, yeah, this is rough.
Hey,
yeah.
We're gonna make it out of here.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll get my uncle. All right. So, Eric is now following Matthew.
I guess Darius will kind of lead the way.
Okay.
Rita, help Anna with Jack. Not that he can do much.
Fair, yeah.
You will say, Thorn, you were such a brave boy. I'll take care of this.
With her one working arm, incredible. Yeah.
Still twice as strong as Reed.
True.
Muscle made. You've awoken something in me, I guess. I don't know. Muscle made. I'll have to Google that later.
I'm just an anime character. Crash.
Yeah.
I'm just an anime character.
Oh, fair enough. As you're heading down the hall, you see the passage to the stairs.
It's open.
Can the light be moved to someone besides Jack?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
I suppose the last question is, now that we're able to get back to the rest of the house, do we lay the children properly to rest in their crypts before we leave?
Yeah, we should do that.
I would like that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess Darius.
I think I'll sort of be side-eyeing Diana when I say that.
Probably didn't hear it.
But yeah, I think we'll do that.
All right, so this is slightly meta, but if you are looking to do that, rather than, go to the map, grab the bodies, drag the map stuff down, we can theater the mind, grabbing the bodies, returning the bodies.
Yeah.
And,
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, some of you head up.
I would like to check the casket that had Tiernan's name on it also and see if it still says Tiernan.
Oh no, it says Adrian.
Yeah. do you tell Reed?
Probably not.
Yeah, good call.
All right. One thing I will point out is whatever body retrieval team goes upstairs, the mist have cleared, and the house is in worse shape than it was before, and the surrounding countryside looks nothing like it's supposed to.
Okay.
Is my truck there?
Yes, you rush to the northern most window and look out. There is no parking lot. There are no cars.
Okay, so I don't have to use a modern item token for the axe that I had.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Well, I guess that kind of puts a little bit of a pause on getting the bodies as we go up and see the top side is completely different.
Would you kind of forget your task there of
Probably
interring the children?
for a few minutes as we're like discussing what the fuck.
I think that Tiernan would probably not want to get stuck in like analysis paralysis, and so he would want to continue doing that task while talking about
how do you eat an elephant exactly.
Yeah.
You one dead child at a time.
Exactly.
Okay. So
exactly, I've heard that saying many times.
Oh, wow.
It's a Barovian saying. In Barovia, this is what we say. So you go and you grab the children. You take the children back down. Anna, I guess what you are seeing is not shelves for bodies, but two well-made beds. The sheets nicely pressed. Everything just as it should be. And then the children have already fallen asleep, worn out from a busy day. And you lay them to rest. And as you close the lids on the sarcophagi, each of you gets a point of DM inspiration. Also, what is... I guess you could decide between now and next week, but you do have a fate point, because when the creature exploded, blood went everywhere. Your meta eyes saw floating there the smash orb that was the fate point. But you must, as a group, decide.
I mean, we should give it to Eric, right? Because he had to use his already.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we have more than one fate point?
Yes,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can definitely. We can definitely hoard them.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that. But yeah, I would agree. Give it to Eric so he can replenish
I mean,
his.
okay, but you get worse and worse the more times you've used fate points too, though, right?
Well, in order to cheat death, you have to spend a fate point. When you cheat death, you get taken into secret chat, and you're presented with three options. One is you die for real, but you do something beneficial for everyone else on the way out. And then the other two are rolled out of 126 different things that could happen to you. And then a couple of them are actually beneficial, but most of them are pretty detrimental. So it comes down to a very kind of Call of Cthulhu, like just a gradual wearing down of the body, the mind, and the spirit. Like, how much longer can you go? How much more can you endure before you decide this is the right time, this is the time to die?
That being said, I still think we should give it to Eric. I just wanted to make sure that we were considering that aspect of.
Now, in the case of Jack, Jack passed and didn't have the thing, so he wasn't able to do anything because he had given it to his daughter.
Right.
If your character would die and you don't like any of the options and you have a fate point, you can give the fate point to the companion character that you have with you if you intend to play as that companion character. So just kind of keep that in mind. So the fate point doesn't get lost if you decide not to use it.
Oh, I guess that brings up a point. Does Jack/Dana have a fate point either?
He does not.
No, and
Yeah, because he had to use
note,
his the first time.
any new characters you make do not have a fate point. Your original characters had the fate point because they are fated heroes. But everyone else that you meet along the way, or if you don't like any of the available companion characters to play, and you make a new character, they would not have a fate point.
All
right. So do we want to just have Jack and Anna and Eric roll off to see who gets this one?
Yeah, I guess it's.
You could do that. Do a rollies.
Since neither of them have one currently, I think that would be.
Yeah.
All right, Eric.
Let Anna have it. Just let her have it.
Are you sure?
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
sure.
Wow. Okay. So a fun thing that my kid came up with, because my kid's also a DM, and I talk about DMing with my kid, is they also do tarot. So on the dashboard, we're just gonna turn the card upside down if you don't have a fate point, because in tarot, an upside down card
Ooh,
has a
nice.
more sinister
Yeah.
meaning than if it's right side up.
I like that.
Yeah. All right.
I guess we put the kids to rest, and then we go back to the first floor of the house. And
Okay. When I say that the house is in bad shape, I mean that it is a shell of what it used to be. Like, entire walls are missing. In most areas, it is just the skeletal bones, the frame itself of the house. Where there are chimneys, most of them are still intact enough to kind of go up and support. But yeah, it is a miracle that, honestly, the parts of it that are still there bear your weight and keep standing.
What do we do with Anna's body? Because that was with all the others too.
Yeah, it's true.
She mentioned, I think, previously that an undertaker takes.
There's a
care of
graveyard in
it.
Yeah, and there's a graveyard nearby.
Yeah.
Either that, or we could
Make
put
a grave.
her in the one that says Adrian and like chisel out her name instead or something.
And you know that there is Anna. You know that in the village of Barovia, there's a church dedicated to the Morning Lord, and that is also where the graveyard is.
This is such a weird meta question for Anna. Where do you want your body to be stored?
But I think
She
Anna,
probably-
you
She
have a
doesn't
body.
listen.
Yeah,
right.
so you don't.
She doesn't
Yeah.
even listen.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you guys talk to her about it, it is obvious that there is no reception happening in her brain. Like, and when she looks at the body, it could be anyone's body but hers.
She thinks Jack's sleeping.
Yeah.
Well, just
She
Maybe we-
literally read those
Servant.
children a bedtime story as you put their mummified, starved remains into the coffins. She's not right, guys. She's,
You know, maybe that fate point was a bad idea. Oh shit! I didn't know she was that insane.
well,
Yeah.
welcome to my dating life. No, just kidding. No, actually, 100% accurate. All right, so let me take you to your new a new page. All right.
Ooh.
I was thinking, do you guys see the Blob remake from like the late '80s?
I think I've seen it.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
it's like that's what I imagine happened to Adrian. Like we just
Oh
got absorbed.
no! Oh, dude. I was thinking the thing, honestly.
Oh, the thing,
Like,
yeah,
the old John.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's even worse.
Okay. So you guys should see your new Barovia landing page. And I know that things are bleak, but you have something special to look forward to in this campaign. Since it's a sandbox, every time you go somewhere, you're gonna unlock a travel sticker for your dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this, huh?
Are these
Aww.
are these like the images that you have for like trophies? Like you just unlock
I swear-
survive the death house, and this is the icon that shows up.
Well, again, I was talking to my kid, and I was like, I need something to lighten things up a little bit, because this is bleak as hell. Like, and I'm the DM, and it's bleak as hell. I don't even know how they're coming back from more and more. It's pretty bad. And then I was like, I don't know. It'd be kind of funny if there were like their dashboard, like you just started slapping like, you know, like on a suitcase, like stickers.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah. So that's what I decided to do.
I died in Barovia, and all I got was a stupid T-shirt.
Like all I got was a stupid sticker.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. I mean, I do graphic arts for my day job, as part of my day job, but I'm pretty good at making some stickers. This is an actual Seattle sticker, and this one was what kind of sparked the idea, because I looked for Barovia stickers on Redbubble or whatever, the sticker site. But then I was like, I could make these myself, and I kind of like them. I'm kind of into it. Yeah.
This is nice.
So, anyways, it is late, And you can see, because there is a full moon filtering through the rain clouds up above. It is currently about. Oh wow, you guys were down there for a hell of a long time. The moon is low in the sky, which is good. And you think that morning should be coming soon. But you do hear off in the distance the howling of so many wolves.
Yo, Darius is gonna look at everyone else and be like, "Does Seattle have wolves?"
Not as many as they would like or should. Well, not in the city itself, but Washington
Yeah,
State.
he's a city kid.
Yeah,
He has
yeah.
he
So
doesn't-
Seattle better hope it doesn't have wolves. Yeah, but Washington State does. And they definitely could use more. So.
Let's
Alright.
not go toward that.
Yeah.
Well, it seems to just be coming from all around you. The property is different than when you arrived in Washington State. Woods press in all around, and there is an expanse of lawn that leads down to a muddy dirt road. This was the best picture I could find to kind of sum up your situation, and I didn't Photoshop it, but the fence is actually like a rancher type fence, so it's all like wood, like long wood planks. It does not have barbed wire. I don't think they have barbed wire in Barovia. But yeah, this is a good kind of indication of what you're looking at. The road, such as it is, has what looks like tire tracks that have kind of filled with water, and it stretches out to your left and your right, essentially.
So with Reed's kind of sense of direction ability, can he look at the tracks and like if there's like horse like hoof prints or something, like the direction that they're headed, like where would civilization be?
If you were to go left, you would be heading east. You know this in your heart. And if you were to head right, you would go west.
Okay. And can I tell which direction most traffic is going? Like looking at the road?
Not from this distance. You'd have to get up on the road and do some investigation.
Darius will look at Deanna and be like, "This town you mentioned, where was it?"
Oh, Anna, it is west.
She'll respond. It's that way.
All right, then yeah, I guess we go to the right.
Maybe we head to town.
She says lefts are bad.
Oh. All right.
Do we want to wait till this rain passes or get out of here as soon as possible?
I look behind at the house and I don't want to be around here anymore. Fuck this house.
Who knows if this area is like the area around Seattle is? It might never stop raining.
You're right. All right. Darius will throw up the hood on his hoodie.
Okay.
And I guess start walking right.
Anna will cash in a modern day token
Mhm.
and take the jacket off Jack. It's
Okay.
a nice warm autumn/winter jacket.
Oh, very nice.
She will wear it, and she likes it because it smells like him.
All right, you may add cold weather jacket to your character sheet.
Right token.
All right, and so I guess we will end with you guys heading to the road. Reed, these are not tire ruts from cars. They are too deep and too thin. It's from fucking wagons.
Where are we? That's where he'll stop.
Yeah, that's a good place to stop right there. We're kind of at time, so that works out pretty good. Whew.
I wanted to say we're in Australia, but it's not that bad.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Toto.
How come no one's
Oh.
made an Australian D&D campaign setting? Would that be too dangerous? Is that why it hasn't been made? I don't know.
We'll die in the first session. No thank you.
All right, so congratulations. You have made it to Barovia, mostly intact. We will take a break for the Christmas, and then let me check our calendar and see where everybody is at.
What's the next one? And since we're a morning game, I think we were good.
I think you guys were the first, unfortunately. So
right, Sunday.
Could be a lot of hangovers. But if you guys can manage, I can manage. So, we good to resume on the 1st of January?
My party days are over. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
I should be
all right. Sounds good. Then if you do celebrate Christmas or Yule or any of that stuff, hope it's really good and enjoyable and fun. If you are looking for just things to do and people to hang out with over the holidays, we have built a pretty nice community on Discord. If you got like multiplayer online games you're looking to do, or one-shots, or you just want to bust out Tabletop Simulator, play some Magic or a board game or something, don't be afraid to ask. The worst thing that could happen is that your request will just sit there and no one will answer it, and you'll feel like you put yourself out there and embarrass yourself a little bit. But that's okay, because maybe people would answer and you have somebody to hang out with and play some games with. So yeah, like definitely know that if you are in a place this holiday where you can't travel, or you don't have anywhere to travel to, or you're lonely or whatever, it sounds weird, but we have built this really nice community, and there's some really cool people to hang out with and play games with other than Dungeons and Dragons. So don't be afraid to see if anybody's down for anything. Announcements. Tonight there will be Mythic Odyssey. They are finishing their Themis arc. So big muscle ladies. If you are interested in that sort of content, that's what we're doing this evening. Tomorrow night is Odyssey Prime. I can't talk about anything that's happening there other than to say Planescape. So if you're interested in any sort of Planescape type stuff, that's what's going on with that. Tuesday, we got a playtest for our Quest for Heroes game series that is going to come out in January. So we're partnered with Heroic Maps for that. I believe Clara Fang is going to be doing some art for it, and it's going to be a 14 quest or 14 one-shot series, but the one-shots are all going to be chained together to make a full dungeon crawler based campaign. Any likeness or relation to any other product that involves 14 chained quests and uses the words hero and quest in the title, I don't know what that's about. I got nothing. But anyways, we're very excited about this project, and so if you wanted to, I think our playtest is full, but there's going to be lots of playtesting opportunities that get posted. So if you are interested, they are free to play. We just want honest feedback, and we are playing without the world patch document, so it is WotC raw. That's something that's going on. Wednesday be the last Monster Hunter of the year, I believe. Thursday is Nightfall. You guys 1000% cannot watch each other's games. I saw Dom was in the chat today on Lix's Discord. That's a no. So there are this is a sandbox game, and you guys, I can tell you right now, have already gone wildly divergent paths. So any of that would be spoilers for each other. So definitely don't watch that. And then I guess Friday is the holidays. So all right.
We're playing Rhyme on Friday, this coming Friday. But
okay.
The following Friday, I think we're also going to be off, if I recall.
All right. Nice.
And then no Red Hand on Saturday.
Right. Oh yeah. Cancellations for Christmas. Yeah, there's no Red Hand on Sunday. There's no Saturday. There's none of us on Sunday, and there's no Mythic that Sunday night, I believe. So, find something else to do. No more D&D for the holidays. Oh, but if you do want to play D&D for the holidays, shill, you could go pick up this great adventure about saving kids from the Krampus that's available at Drive-Thru RPG. It's on sale right now, and you get some beautiful maps to go with it. Or sign up for a Patreon and give for free. All right, that's my shill. So, anybody have any other announcements before we adjourn? All right. I want to say this is not easy. I'm trying my best to be as tough as I can without coming across as old school adversarial DM. I really am rooting for you guys. I mean, honestly, it's a paid game, so I don't want it to end. So like, I'm definitely not here to kill everybody and win Dungeons and Dragons. But I am here to try to make it as tough and scary and punishing and horrible as I can, as per the advert for the game. But if it ever feels like I am being a little too much, or things are just too much, please message me and please let me know. Because it's a very hard space for me to be in as a DM, because I've worked hard to move away from the Hackmaster second edition mentality of the DM versus the players. And I try very hard to embrace the more modern idea that we're here telling a story together. It's the DM's job to provide a challenge to make those stories matter that much more. So, but I like you guys, and I feel horrible about a lot of the things that are happening. So sometimes it's easier to put myself in that old school adversarial mindset to feel less bad about breaking all of your bones and tearing out your livers and all that horrible stuff. So yeah, just keep the communication open. That's all.
The mutilation
Actually, I
is
think you're
not
being
personal.
Actually, wait, what?
Actually, I think you're being too easy on us.
Too easy.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
No, wait, what?
Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'll just assume you're speaking for everybody, and I'll feel great. All right. Thanks.
No,
Okay.
we have no bond of fellowship in this game.
Yeah, we don't have an oath binding us together.
Yeah.
Trust me. I figured that out real quick. Yeah, I figured that out real quick.
You're welcome.
All right. Great. All right, I'm gonna go. I got another game to run tonight, so I'm gonna try to do a little bit of prep for that. I got to work on this Quest for Heroes project, and holidays are coming up and all that. So I hope everybody enjoys their weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy. Don't go to a Christmas party, a small venue with 150 people and a bunch of singing children. Take care of yourselves.
Yep.
All
Reed's gonna go update his Tinder profile.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, we're heading to Barovia. Maybe you have a Wi-Fi cafe. I don't know.
You never know.
I'm gonna put it out there. There's a lot of very dateable NPCs in this campaign. I will say there's a lot of very dateable
that
NPCs.
softens the blow. That softens the blow.
Yeah. There's some real cool NPCs in this campaign. So very excited for you to meet them and see how that goes. So, all right, bye everybody.
Thanks for running.
Everyone.
Thanks for running.
Yep, and thanks everyone for tuning in. Catch you next time.